Hey, what's up, everybody? It's me again. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, okay. For some reason, for a second on YouTube, the new layout looked weird. Hey, Robot Myers, what's up, dude? Is it really 2:30 a.m. in Sweden right now? Wow. Uh, damn, that's early. Yeah, new intro. I've been working on that for 2 weeks now, I think, give or take. New UI too. It's got fancy shit like the banner up there, and well, why are comments not loading? Hey noob, why are your comments not showing? Hold on. Did I did I mess this up? Where's the comments? They're supposed to. Hold on a second. I don't know why the comments are not there. They should be. What the hell? Did I mess up the? I can't see comments. That's weird. Hold on. Did something? No, it's on. So yeah. What the hell? Um. Glad you're liking the new UI. I'm just trying to figure out why comments are broken. That's oh, there it is. Now it's coming through. That was the hell. And we already got a bot. Wow, that is all right, let me get rid of that. Wow, okay, for real. With the spam. Bro, why is a spam thing on a stream of two people watching? What the fuck? These spam bots are nuts. Noob, you know what? I'm gonna trust you and make you a mod, so if you see any more spam bots like that, please kick them out. Because otherwise I'm gonna be having to stop every 5 seconds to get rid of these, and I just don't want to do that. And I also don't want them there because YouTube has this weird thing where people's oh, what's up, Joker? YouTube has this weird thing where oh, and Slim is apparently gonna join us in like 20 minutes. So we'll be into the game. Okay. For a second I thought it was. Wait, Joker, you got a great new. Oh, cause Slim, yeah. Yeah, that's gonna be awesome. There's some other things for the stream that I'll show. Oh yeah, that's right. I did see that on Steam. The Tactics Ogre re-release, because I don't. Yeah, re-release is out. I'll show one thing that is pretty cool, just because we're here and a little bit of stream to show this off. We got transitions now to different things. Noob, don't abuse mod status now. Don't abuse it, because I can revoke your mod privileges if I have to. But yeah, we got that, and that's also pretty cool because it works both ways. So that's gonna be fun. And let me switch the chat to live chat so it's easier for me to see what's actually going on. Now for Halloween jump scare, don't tempt me. I could probably make one that'd be pretty decent too. Probably could. But yeah, so I've stalled enough. Let's actually get into the game. Let me boot this up. I'm actually curious how the game's gonna look with this setup. I mean, I could probably make one in Blender now too. But yeah, I mean, I could probably, that'd be pretty fun if I had this idea before Halloween. I haven't played it, but Joker has. He's looking pretty. Oh, you know what? Actually, that reminds me. Joker. I'm adding you as mod too, just so that way Noob isn't the only mod in chat. I mean, I gotta alt tab out of the game and do it. Okay, Joker, you should now be a mod too, so. Alright, there we go. And let me put the thing in performance mode, because this is probably a game I'm actually going to need to put this in performance mode, or else it's going to be a nightmare. One thing I didn't know about Devil May Cry 5 is there's no way to like have multiple save files, I don't think. So I kind of am borderline. Well, okay, I ain't gonna say I'm maxed out because I don't have the max like health upgrades and shit, but pretty high level, pretty high up there in this game. So I'm probably gonna steamroll this. I don't know why I have a C rank on this mission. Probably gonna steamroll this game, and I don't feel like raging and putting on a harder difficulty. Probably one of the craziest openings of Devil May Cry game too. The one on Steam, in my opinion, someone who's played the PS1 version as a kid is the best. Okay. The one thing I do find weird about the Tactics Ogre game is it's like $40.
You never had this much trouble. You gonna make it through this, Dante?
So gonna be the final boss right here, right? I've never seriously tried to beat this fight, but I mean I've seen people do it. See, the thing is, I just get too impatient with him.
What am I doing wasting my time here? He's got this.
You should not underestimate this demon.
Hey, look, it's Kylo Ren.
It was he who took your
I'm sorry, he just looks like Kylo Ren to me.
great deal.
I'm sorry, I know I shouldn't insult V like that, but he really do be looking like, they really did make this man look like Kylo Ren. Although he's a way better character than Kylo Ren.
You do not fall behind.
Way better.
Yeah. Okay, V. You're an interesting guy, but you're right. I've got a score to settle with that son of a bitch.
I'm not gonna lie, when they first showed the trailer for this game, I was confused because at first I thought it was gonna be Devil May Cry with the as everyone calls them, Don't Tay. Like they were actually making a sequel to DMC Devil May Cry. I was like, please no. Please no. Oh, hang on. Someone's posting in Discord. What's going on? Oh, I have to check that out later. Oops. All right. I'm actually pretty rusty at this game, so even though I haven't done everything in this game yet. TEP. That's a weird. I just realized it's a very weird acronym. TEP.
I could take you with no arms.
I mean, Nero's angry enough, he probably could. I forgot how long that charge shot takes. Tap. I mean, it does, honestly. That does sound like one.
Trust you.
I do love how horrendous these bugs look like. They got like a fly's head, but then a human head wedged in the middle. Oh yeah, what was that? Bubba Hotep? I remember seeing that. That's the weird movie was funny. It's like the weirdest. Like I just wanted to be in a room when someone pitched that, just because I think it'd be hilarious. Hey, I'm just warming up. Don't have to call me Dismal Game. Yeah, that movie was hilarious. I mean, it's Bruce Campbell. Like Bruce Campbell's entertaining no matter what he's in. Like I've yet to see a movie where he wasn't entertaining in it.
Do you not understand? We cannot hope to do this without you.
That's all right, superstar. Go on with your bad stuff. Go ahead. We got this.
You know what I mean. Also, it's been a while since I've played Nero in this game because I've mostly been. The last time I played this game, I think it was on the old computer. I was going through Virgil's game. Bubba Hotep kind of reminds me from Dusk Till Dawn, but somehow it feels even crazier just because of the premise. The Cowboys. I don't know why I thought there was something that way.
Hold on, Dante.
Yeah, I think Dante might need some help. For once. I agree in a strange way. Yeah, both movies are, I mean, they're both good. Like, you really can't go wrong with either. And I realize that chat is cut off a little bit.
Looks like this won't be a total waste of time after all.
But Dust Till Dawn, yeah, Dust Till Dawn is pretty
Did your mother
out
ever
there.
teach you it's not nice to steal? Sorry, Dante.
He always needed mental. But yeah, Dante's a little, especially if you watch the anime, he's not as. He's a little. There's more going on than just him being, you know, sarcasm and just mocking the shit out of his enemies thing. Oh, come on, dude. You gonna wombo combo me already? Really, bro? I said I needed to warm up. Hold on, this is rude. Thing that gets me is that temporal field he does. I'm trying not to get greedy and just, you know, constantly wail on him. Not like you're skilled like other League games because I named a DSP. Nothing I could do. It was the lag. It's a bug mechanic. Oh my god. Nothing I could do. Alright, said nothing I could do. What other phrases does he have? I never failed the mission. Oh, 2 temporal fields at once. Oh, that's... I like how look how little damage I'm doing right now. You see the rab other players earning more money even worse. Now, I haven't watched DSP rant in a while. Oh shit! Why did I do that? Though I have been watching, yeah, the pig roach is gonna outlive YouTube, honestly. Hey, time instead of taking him, try to attack you. Bruh. Okay, enough with the temporal shit. Yep, the pig roach. I think it will be an actual sign of the end times when DSP is no longer making content online. Oh, shit. You see how long I've been hitting this thing and I've barely done any damage to the... Well, actually, no, that's not true. I forget you have to deal with his that crystal barrier thingamabob. Totally getting scientific on this bitch. I'm trying not to die. Fuck is wrong with Edgy's? Wait, is there something wrong with my voice right now? Is my microphone fucking up again? Oh, shit. We're going Dark Souls in here right now. You sound like you were going through what? I swear, my voice does that sometimes, but it'll just get lighter for no reason. Wait, did I actually break it? Oh, I did. Too bad I'm so low health, it's probably not gonna matter much. Don't listen to that old DSP. Depresso Street. Did my voice really sound that different just now? Yeah, you're not supposed to win this fight if it wasn't painfully obvious. They don't intend you to. I mean, you can. Up, I go right and say you can't. I get killed. Okay, credit where credit is due. I got him to half health. That's... Why does the stream chat delayed on the YouTube playback?
Round 2.
Alright, I'm gonna drag the chat window over a little bit. Must be Pedro to hear me speaking ill of him. All these detractors, they just talk. It's 100% a lie. Hey, they're a bunch of fucking morons. 100% a lie. I'm trying to think of other DSP quotes. He said when the trolls, the detractors. All right, this is a new detractor meme, and these idiots continue to troll.
You're all that can defeat yours. Is that what you call it? Yes.
It's kind of one of the only people on YouTube where I'm not sure if I'd ever make a video about him because it's just like there's so many videos about.
Your arm.
I'll admit, this game feels very shonen-esque, like with main character getting curb stomped by the antagonist, like blatantly, and then getting powered up later. I think if you got time, your Tekken could be great. I could. I just had to figure out, like, because there's so much to go through. I'm not entirely sure what to put, because he's probably one of those people where you'd have to make like more than one video just over time, because there's so much just weird shit he does, or just wild shit he does. Apparently the Cyrex, and when I made it, I had no one. Someone called it Doomsday because Dante is not good.
He's buying time, but
Yeah, we might have to phone a friend on this one. Maybe Guts too while we're at it. Actually, Guts would be it'd be pretty cool. This Japanese thing reminds me of this other Japanese thing. I mean, Devil May Cry 5 really does feel like it's following the plot of a shonen anime. Like, it's not even...
we must go.
Like, you have badass mentor character, fights villain, but loses, and, you know, saves main character's ass who's not powerful enough to stop the antagonist. So then main character has to go train for a while and get stronger, and then come back again. it's pretty much like a shonen. Good written shonen. Like, wow, I still didn't do good on the stylus points. Oh, at least I got an A this time. That's not bad. At least I got an A. Alright. From 0 to Nero, yeah. That's probably what I should have titled the stream. I should have titled the stream that from 0 to Nero. You know, I'm saving that for next. I'm saving that because we're probably not gonna. I'm not gonna finish this game tonight. Oh, Final Fantasy 13. I actually unironically liked Final Fantasy 13. The second one, I liked the gameplay. The story was a mess, and the third one, we don't talk about the third one. Also, this game, it goes heavy on fan service in terms of just like references and stuff. Like,
How does it feel to be rescuing the guy that killed your father?
Hey,
Alright.
get personal.
So what was Neo's arm used for again?
Mother and I left us for dead.
Well, you'll see the cutscene, but he originally had a demon arm.
Father of the Year Award now, is he?
His research wasn't half bad. Came in handy. Mildly thankful for that.
They have to do that in here. It already smells like ass.
That's you.
So I don't know, hallway 15.
Hey, Nico!
Don't lose your tits. I see him.
Was that JonTron or those guys? You guys did FF Hallway. It was. I think it was probably John. It was probably Game Grumps with JonTron, probably. So I'm not gonna lie. I kind of miss when JonTron used to do game reviews. You know, his new videos are, when he makes them, are really good. His like game and movie reviews are always hilarious. I wonder if someone has actually made a real functioning version of Nero's revolver. I'm just imagining the recoil on having a... Exactly, that's what I was thinking, the recoil. Oh, it was JonTron that did the... They called it Final Hallway 13. I figured it was him. That sounds like something he would say. Hydrated content, for example, more. Oh, thanks, man. Try that. Your wrist be hurt. Yeah, that's how you end up with a broken wrist. Firing that thing. To be fair, it is 2 different calibers, so maybe it's not as bad. Yeah, it fires 2 bullets. One's bigger than the other one. I forgot about that. Wait, was the scenario writer's name Bingo? That's like, is that his actual name or is that like a nickname? Yeah, it fires 2 different calibers of bullets, so I don't know. Maybe it might not be that bad. Coolest opening credit scene ever, by the way. I don't know. That's just funny. It's like, oh yeah, demon killing. We and you know we endorse that, but smoking, no. 94. If you shoot just 3 times, you reload. Me, still just. You never reloaded his gun. Nero's gun never reloaded. It seems kind of weird you would send in soldiers to fight those things instead of tanks or drones or whatever. If you 3 for times and 4 there's... Oh, is there? It's been a while since I played 4. Maybe there is. I mean, it would make sense that you can only shoot it 3 times since it's... Yeah, it is a 6-shooter. I could already find twice, but 2 different calibers is terrible. What if the cylinder is missing? Yeah, that is kind of weird. Unless they were in separate cylinders that were somehow... Well, yeah, they would have to be anyway, but this one.
Hey, you're gonna get yourself killed!
Don't crap yourself. He likes to kill demon things. Let him do his thing.
You hear what I said, you dumb one-armed son of a bitch? You're gonna die!
Cheer up, crew cut.
I think this is the only Devil May Cry game where we see the military.
Some ass.
There's one thing, if we ever do get a Devil May Cry 6, I hope they give Nero some new weapons. Trying to think of a weapon we haven't seen a character use in Devil May Cry. The only thing I can think of is like an axe. The closest we got was Nevin in Devil May Cry 3. But that's why we're doing more. I have no idea. Even in the revolver's actually not that powerful. Like unless you infuse it with demon energy, then it does decent damage.
Yeah, he's a real pro at smacking demons around. That's why I built him that well-functioning arm. To kick demon ass. Hey, Psycho! Watch the merchandise!
Hey, stop bitching and take cover.
Just kidding. Like, I'm gonna see how long it takes to kill one of these with just a... Okay, that one doesn't count because there was an explosion right there. Like, you see how long I have to shoot them before one of them actually dies from a gun, right?
Getting the hang of this new tool.
Get out of my sight! Come on, baby! Right now!
Nico leave this here? Sweet. What a mess.
I mean, it feels super different. Yeah, in cutscenes, everything is just powered up, but in game, the revolver's not. I mean, you can do damage with it, but it's just not like an insta kill weapon. Couldn't free rotate. That could work. Maybe it has some kind of locking mechanism that triggers right before you fire it. I don't know. Oh fuck, he's gonna get away from him. Come here. Come here. Oh, did I just damage myself with that? That wasn't very smart. I missed those popular creatures in things. Oh, you mean the scarecrows? Well, I forgot they added Mega Man's Blaster DLC. The DLC on for Nero. Oh, you should play the first one. They had these marionette enemies, and they actually had this ability that they could do on hard difficulties, where they would string you up with the marionette, well, strings, and you couldn't move for a few seconds.
Oh, I get it. Who brought the marshmallows?
Try not to waste this on anime titties, Todd. What the hell? Oh shit, dude. Thanks, man.
Like that? Then have some more.
Oh, I forgot I had this arm equipped. I hate this arm.
Gave you that one. Everywhere. Makes me sick. Swinging them.
I'm trying not to use. Oh shit! I'm trying not to use the. For real though, thanks, man. That is. I actually forgot I had the alert system set up for that. Up, got the first savage of the night. Even though I did have to use double trigger to do it, but okay, I don't know why the hell chat was lagging on YouTube's end so much, like in the actual stream.
What do you mean?
I don't know if it's just on my end.
Gone to hell and back. Take
You got 5 savages in chat.
Not just
True, true. That is true.
Yamato did this.
That is true. Honestly, I feel like if they are gonna do a Devil May Cry 6, they're probably gonna make Nero the main character. Maybe have Virgil or Dante cameo or show up for a little bit.
So you still owe me, remember?
But it's kind of what they've been doing since 4. But I think 5, they're starting to push Nero more towards
Hey,
main character,
I'm gonna finish up here.
which is kind of smart.
I'll try to save you some. Not.
Since Dante is a little OP now. just a little bit.
You need something? What is it? You hungry? Well, you're in luck, pal, 'cause food's ready and Kitty A always makes too much.
Oh, it's in the pie of a chat if you play me. I'm not sure if this is gonna be the next one, but in terms of like reviewing stuff, I was thinking about doing a like a review for Fatal Frame 1 since I streamed it. But in terms of like the Cyrex style videos, at some point I'm gonna have to talk about what Cyrex did recently with the whole the grandma having a stroke that may or may not have actually happened, and then Cyrex freaking out and thinking someone tried to shoot him even though it clearly wasn't a gunshot and stuff. So that's gonna be at some point. Trying to think what would be. Yeah, that is wild. I was watching what's his name, Smokey MC cover that. That shit was nuts. What I find so hilarious is they were trying so hard in this game to hide the fact that it's Virgil, but people figured it out within the first 5 minutes of the trailer. They show the person stealing his art. They're like, it's Virgil. We already know yours. It is Virgil. Oh, wait, I think Slim is. All right, let me get Slim in here. Seen the Psychosis video. Wait, there's a Psychosis video of this dude? Okay, I kind of want to see that. Hey, Slim.
Good morning, Vietnam.
You could say good morning, Sweden, and it would be accurate. Because Robot Myers, first person I think has ever donated to a stream, said it was like 2:30 a.m. right now. Over there.
Okay, that's great. I promised Edgy that if someone ever donated, I would strip and show it on camera. So here we go.
Okay, we're gonna have to cut the stream. Susan, that was a joke.
It was a joke, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's. I think that's how you lose the entire chat.
Yo.
I'm gonna pull a Cyrex. Just take the pants down.
Yeah, just rip your dick out on stream. Try and get it taken down.
I think it's his manifesto.
When able to like inch out how big his dick was from the more he could pull it out.
There's a video apparently of his like scab infested dick. I haven't looked at it because for obvious reasons. Because apparently his house got bed bugs and they have bitten him down there too.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah, apparently it was so bad at one point his dick got so swollen he had to actually go to a hospital because it got infected.
He is the physical embodiment of a mess. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Yeah, Rob, I know who the fuck wants to see that. Exactly. I was like, man.
Fast.
Hey, my camera's not big enough, all right?
That's cope. That's cope. That is premium cope. The kiss of death that he gave his ex-girl. Oh yeah, that was so funny. He kissed his girlfriend, and she apparently his breath was that bad she physically coughed and looks away, like on camera. I was coughing up a lung.
This nigga got Grinch breath.
Yeah, that's an advanced gingivitis.
This isn't just gingivitis. This is like SpongeBob meme.
That's scarlet rot.
This is advanced gingivitis.
That's some scarlet rot from Elden Ring right there. He got going on. So do you think Twitter is going... You think we're witnessing the end of Twitter? Because Penguin Zero said it was. Like a video that everybody started saying it's the end of Twitter.
Dumb.
Yeah.
Well,
The notifications meltdown was fucking hilarious. Not the notifications, sorry, the verification meltdown thing was hilarious.
Here's the thing, though. People keep saying like this. Here's the thing. Which you, like, people say, oh, well, Musk doesn't know what he's doing. Yeah, that's the whole point. He's, like, experimenting. Like, that's the fucking point. He's openly admitted.
Like, he actually said what his plan was to make, like, one, like, non-stop, like, social media thing. Or some shit. Or something like that.
Exactly, but, like I said, like, this is what people don't understand. Hold on one second. Let me get my drink.
Oh, wait, did I get both of them with that hit? Oh, shit. I thought I... Nice.
I got me a sandwich from Circle K.
I don't think I've ever...
What are demons doing?
What is... What... Wait,
Any
Circle K, is that like the... Is that the cereal company?
gas station. The gas station.
Oh. Oh no, that's Special
Yeah,
K, that's the
don't
cereal people.
No, kids, don't ever get sandwiches from a gas station. I just don't care about my life.
Don't get sushi from a gas station either. I know somebody who did that.
I'm making it easy for me.
It did not end well. You may be shocked to find out they were sick.
Here's the thing: if you're stupid enough to get sushi from a gas station, you deserve to get sick.
I mean, I told him, I said, dude, don't eat that shit. Don't eat it. He ate it. Let's put it this way, Musk can't make Twitter worse. I mean, he really can't. It's actually already gotten better according to accounts in Japan. Like, ever since he fired half their staff, the trending things in Japan are no longer politics shit. So I think that's a huge win. That's Cyrex levels back exactly.
This is very last minute. I'm sorry for the but on Sunday we're doing a special stream talking about the best Batman the Animated Series moments and episodes. In order to honor Kevin Conroy, the definitive actor for Batman, the definitive actor.
When I saw that, when I first saw like the people saying he was dead, I thought it was fake.
I did like
Because I didn't realize. I thought he was. He was only 66 too, which I know that doesn't. That's not that.
Here's the thing, he did. I didn't want to say.
I thought
it,
he was older than that.
Look, he did look sick. To be fair.
Yeah, like recent pictures of him. Yeah, he did. Do they know what? Do they know what the cause of death is? Did they release that yet? I don't.
No, it's. I'm gonna be real. Like honestly, it looks like it might be like a cancer.
That's what I was thinking from the way he looked. In some of like the more recent photos of him, he did look kind of.
Dude, he passed away this morning. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's confirmed he passed away this morning. Kevin Conroy passed away.
Yeah.
Shit,
The Batman.
Ironically, yeah, like I don't care what anyone, like you can have your favorite version of Batman, that's fine, but he was the Batman. When you thought of the voice for Batman.
Yeah, you thought Kevin Conroy.
Yeah. That like I was already having a shitty morning. As he's on my Discord, he knows what I mean. Like Jesus Christ, I was having a shitty morning. That almost tore me up, honestly. Kind of tore me in bits a bit. I don't even lie to you.
Yeah, like I said, it took me a minute to just kind of be like, there's no way this is legit. And then I look and I'm like, oh shit, no, he actually is gone.
That's life, huh? People just die. That's how it is.
Yeah, fortunately, that's just how it is.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring down this.
Oh no, it's fine, it's fine. I kind of figured it was gonna get brought up. Adam West is a close second though, right? I mean,
Yeah.
Adam West is Adam West. Like he's in like his own category. No hate to Adam West. He's just his own. He's his own thing.
I love the Grey Ghost episode, which is basically saying yes. Without Adam West, Batman would probably not be as popular as he is today. Without Adam West, as goofy as he was,
Yeah.
Adam West was the first Batman. Let's give him that. He was the first.
Well, that show,
I
there's
know,
some dark ass elements with that show, like what they tried to do with the actor for Robin. They wanted him to get like chemically castrated because they didn't want him at, I guess, pitching a tent in that costume or some shit. Yeah, it was dark as fuck apparently. Like I only heard little bits of this thing. It was like, yo, why is this campy as fuck cartoon? Campy as fuck borderline cartoon levels of silliness have this dark shit in the back, behind the scenes.
I mean, that's kind of what Batman is. And behind the campy, crazy, over-the-top shit, it really is a dark story.
I mean, it really is, but so I guess in a strange way that is kind of appropriate.
Wait.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Not super into Devil May Cry. Do people actually hate Nero, or they just think he's okay?
I don't know. I know there was like a group of people that really hated Nero in Devil May Cry 4, but I think more people who hated him in 4 like him more now, because I think the main thing was that appearance-wise he was very similar to Dante, which, I mean, we found out later that made sense because they're related, but I also think it's because you spent half of Devil May Cry 4 playing as Nero when I think most people wanted to play as Dante on, you know, the next gen Devil May Cry game. And you do get to play as Dante, to be fair, but you had to get through halfway through the game. And the other thing was, because Devil May Cry 4 went through development hell, Dante's half of the game was supposed to be like made of like new areas and shit. But because they were running out of time, they basically made you go back through the levels that you went through as Nero, but in reverse and with slight differences in enemy placement and stuff. That probably was the real person, not the character. Straight. Yeah, it was the actor who played Robin, apparently. That had some kind of, the studio wanted him to do some shit like that. Which was nuts. And again, I know the studio wanted the guy who played Joker to shave his mustache. Have you tried the PS2 game? I actually have the PC version, and I did play a little bit of it a while ago. I didn't play it on stream, this is off stream, but I need to go back and actually play it because I have both. I have the first one and the second one. Didn't get that far in either one, but it's pretty neat. But I'm sorry, I'm
eating yogurt with I'm eating yogurt with a fork.
Okay.
Yeah, like all of the spoons in my house are gone because nobody wants to do the fucking dishes and go to like every room in the house and like get the actual dishes from the place.
The first one was great. Yeah, from what I played, the first Obscura was pretty good. I did like it. I think there was a problem with the PC port because one of the cutscenes wasn't loading and I had to skip it.
So Robot Myers, thank you for donating to the stream. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, I know I said it earlier, but for real, thank you, man. Like I'm just trashing this hotel room for no reason.
I'm linked to my OnlyFans in the description.
Oh, speaking of that, did you know Boogie apparently opened a fucking OnlyFans? It's like, dude, no one wants to see that. The people would probably pay not to see that. Like, I'm just gonna be honest with you. Oh, I forgot you have to.
I'm sick into, but I'm curious.
Nah.
Curious.
Nah, bro.
Oh, I don't want to see it. I want somebody else to see it and describe it to me. That's what I want to happen.
Describe it to me. Describe your trauma to me.
I have a morbid curiosity. I have a bile fascination with this.
Oh, that's someone I actually am tempted to make. I actually kind of might make another. I say make a video, but I've actually done 2 videos on Boogie just because Boogie's ridiculous with his shit, and he's like recently just been. Well, you heard about how he did the whole I spent all my money on crypto, and then like 3 weeks later, I upload the video, I'm broke or some shit, or I need your help. It's like, look, I have money in crypto, and yeah, the crypto market is fucked right now, but I didn't dump like a ridiculous amount of money where I'm actually in trouble. Oh, I forgot I'm not invulnerable when doing that shit.
I don't get crypto, but I gave a homeless guy $5 worth.
I think I gave a homeless guy a sandwich once.
I mean, the $5 was probably meant was gonna be used on crack, but still, I felt good about myself.
When you put your money in a gamma stock and using it more than, I mean, there's nothing wrong with putting money into like crypto or a stock market or anything like that, but it's just don't spend money that you aren't comfortable with losing.
Yeah, man. Like,
that's where people mess up. Is like you go in because you think like you saw like how big, what was that one, Like everyone wants to be the next Bitcoin, right? Wants to get into the next Bitcoin because Bitcoin blew the fuck up. Even though it's down significantly, it's still high as fuck. I think a single coin is like 26. Like, hold on. Actually, I can tell you. I'll get through this account. I can tell you exactly how much they're going for.
Please don't go into details. We're gonna have a bunch of like NFTs.
Oh yeah, you're right. Let me shut the fuck up. The crypto value is based on other people's interest in the same stock. I mean, that's true with most. That's true with stock in general, but some of them it depends on how it works because it's all that blockchain shit.
I don't hate cryptocurrency. I hate people who talk about cryptocurrency. That makes any sense.
The people who will like make a crypto and try to get people to buy it and then, you know, pump and dump that, I hate. That's the stuff where it's like, bruh.
So also like I think I'm like 34 hours into Persona 5, by the way.
Damn, dude, you just been no life in that shit. I'm like, I think I'm 100 hours and I still haven't beaten it.
What do you expect?
Getting really sick.
So speaking of which, I think the cashier at my corner store likes me.
I don't think you can do anything with her though. I don't think. Maybe you can. I kind of ignored the cashier job. I kind of just ignored it because I had so much money from finding shit in dungeons that I was just like, I don't.
Oh, no, I meant in real life. Holy
Oh,
shit.
I thought you were talking about in the Persona. You gotta show. Oh, if the cashier in real life likes you, I mean. Oh, let me say this. Okay, this is at your job, right?
No, it's like the corner store.
Oh, okay.
Across the street.
Okay. I'll probably say don't date your coworkers. I was gonna say don't do that.
Yeah, dude, I know that. Don't.
You
get
don't.
retweet, obviously.
Don't do
That's
that.
the one. Like, yeah, she said I like your glasses. Like, cool. You got 5 guys. You want to bring me burger back sometime? I'm like, oh, sure. I don't know. Whatever. And then she said, asked for my name. I'm like, oh, okay, cool.
That sounds like she might be interested in you, dude.
I don't know. I'm not gonna get my hopes up again.
I mean, like, okay, look at this.
This is the first time I met her. You know, whatever. You know, it's cool. Whatever.
Try talking to her more next time you're there, and I don't know, see how it goes. And she did mention 5 Guys, so you could, you know, ask her, hey, what you want from 5 Guys?
because I work right next to a 5 Guys. I'm because I actually work at a 5 Guys.
No, I'm saying if she brought up 5 Guys, you talked to her, so you could, depending on how the contact goes, you could be like, hey, what you want from 5 Guys? Oh, fuck. Don't just pressure it and talk. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what Rob is saying, just see where it goes. Which is kind of the most annoying part, because you really have to trying to gauge that with people, because it's.
Yeah, you can never really like. I don't understand women like they like. Do not know what it means to be a guy like who genuinely can't tell what's flirting, what's being.
It's not even guys either. Women apparently have this problem too, because I've talked to a couple women where they didn't know a dude was flirting with them, and it's like, I had to tell them, like, you know that guy is flirting with you, right? Like he's trying. She's like, what? Apparently, most people really can't recognize when someone is actually flirting with them. There's like actual studies on it. It's interesting.
Well, for me, it's harder because I'm an ugly fuck. I genuinely.
Dude, I've seen worse. I mean, look at some of the people that have shown up on my channel. Just saying.
I remember, like, I watched this one Dead Week George stream that if someone like Cyrax can get a girlfriend, you don't have a problem.
I mean, he's as fucked up as it sounds. He's not wrong.
And I've heard this twice. I've heard this twice from people. Once from Gumby and once from my coworkers. They said, what's his name? If Pete Davidson can get girls, you can. I'm like,
who is Pete Davidson again?
Guy who cut Kanye, the comedian, quote unquote comedian.
The guy who what Kanye?
Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna send you a.
Wait. When did Kanye get cut?
Kim Kardashian left. I'm gonna show you.
Yeah, you gotta have to explain. I need some context for this one.
Okay, Pete Davidson is a quote-unquote comedian. Again, once you see him, you'll recognize him because he's everywhere. But the quote-unquote comedian who's like on a lot of like SNL stuff.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sorry to disappoint
And and like if you haven't known, this has been going on for a while. One of the reasons Kanye's been wilding
supposed to meet him.
is because
Did you snack on
Kim
him?
Kardashian left Kanye for him.
Him?
Yeah, people are just saying if he can get girls, we're just like he has money. Like yeah.
I mean, yeah,
that's what people
money
like.
is the thing that just kind of equalizes.
Everything. It doesn't matter if you're ugly. It doesn't matter if you're a terrible, shitty person.
Yeah, for
Money
real.
will equalize that.
I don't know. I mean, you're
I hate to sound cynical. I really do, but that really is the great equalizer.
I mean, it's not cynical if it's correct. Is it really that cynical if it's correct? Like, people will excuse a lot of shit if you got money or if you look attractive. Like, do you ever see that video, what's his name, It's a Gundam did, where these people that go Reddit with the...
I remember him saying, like, there's probably the highest paying job you can have nowadays is being a mildly attractive woman on the internet.
I mean, it really is true.
This seems like
You don't even have to have a good personality either, because people will still give you money even if you act like a total bitch.
This is Elden Ring shit right here, I swear.
Yeah, he really does look like an Elden Ring boss, like if you just did like different lighting. Maybe slap some blood around his teeth or whatever. The teeth in his torso or stomach, I guess. They went with a more realistic art style for this one, which actually kind of worked for the most part. Some of the characters don't look as good in my opinion, especially Lady and Trish, but everybody else looks fine.
Is it because they had to slow down the bus sizes?
I mean, they gave Lady fucking Hank Hill looking ass. I'm sorry.
Got that Hank Hill.
She got that Hank Hill. Someone modded the game so you can see what her ass actually looked like. I was like, damn, she built like fucking Hank Hill back here. There's no bakery here.
Gonna starve to death back here.
It's like she gonna starve to death. Hey, goddamn. Cause I mean, Lady in 4, like, oh boy. Like, she wasn't in the game much, but let's just say the devs were like, yeah, she's not in the game much, but we're gonna make you remember every second she's in this game.
If I remember correctly, that was during the time where Jiggle Finger was everywhere.
Yeah, it was a thing you could get away with she wasn't, to be fair with her, she wasn't wearing a bra either, probably. Then she just had like a unbuttoned like business shirt. I think I was actually supposed to leave the cathedral was falling apart and I just didn't. I've never seen that cutscene.
I do like the little Mega Man Easter egg here. It's kind of fun.
Yeah. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? What?
It's a quote for King of the Hill.
Oh. Do I look like I know what a JPEG is? That boy ain't right.
Does it look like I know what a JPEG is?
Bobby, does it look like I know what a JPEG is? Now look here, Mr. I forgot what this boss's name is. I think it's Goliath. Look here, Mr. Goliath. We sell propane and propane accessories here. We don't accept no charcoal around here. We ask you politely but firmly to leave.
I remember that one episode where like Peggy and Bobby find out that they tasted charcoal in their burgers and they feel like betrayed by
Yeah.
And they keep doing charcoal behind his back.
Oh yeah, that was
Here's the
hilarious.
thing that made it especially funny. Hank is so petty over charcoal. He literally implies he divorced Peg if he actually enjoys propane.
Yeah, he is.
Not joking.
Yeah, Hank is petty as fuck. I kind of respect it.
Here's the thing that's even more hilarious though. Still propane, right?
Yeah.
Terrible for grilling. It's
Oh,
the
I don't think
worst
I've
way to
ever.
eat.
I don't think I've ever eaten something off a propane grill. Knowingly eaten something off a propane grill.
No, you can ask anybody who's actually like into barbecuing and grilling. It is the absolute worst way to cook meat.
Does it like change? Does it completely alter the taste of it, or is it?
Yeah, like the whole thing is like the whole point of grilling is to get like the smokiness, get like that smoke and flavor.
Yeah.
That is the best way to like get. That's the whole point. With propane, it's literally just heating up the meat. That's all it's doing.
So that's like now, how is that any different from just cooking it in a skillet? At that point.
I mean, like it's a weird thing. Like for instance, like there's a difference between there's a difference between like grilling, smoking, cooking in a skillet. You're depending on like the oil and the aromatics within the skillet in order to do that too. With propane, it's literally just the meat.
Just heat.
Like it's like, and again, I think that's kind of the joke. Like, yeah, it's kind of the worst way. Virgil V coming in, just stealing the kill.
Yep. Kylo Ren just coming in with the kill steal.
Yeah, like, is that Adam Driver?
It's not, but he looks so much like him that honestly.
Yeah.
Like people have modded him to look more, giving him like Kylo Ren's like armor and stuff, and it's like it works too fucking well. Like they even make the cane like a red Sith lightsaber, and it's just like goddamn.
I expect he's not much more than Clive.
You know Dante is gonna roast the shit out of Virgil in hell, because it's like, so this is what human you looks like.
Oh, so you're a hipster. Human you are just a fucking hipster.
You're just an emo fucking hipster.
That makes too much sense.
It actually really does, because Virgil just seems like the biggest fucking contrarian out of everybody.
If not, we don't.
Like he will disagree just because Dante proposes an idea, even though he actually agrees with it deep down. Virgil's kind of like, I disagree, just so you could fight Dante over it.
Hey Robot Myers. There's actually a joke early on where
The hell are you?
when Khan first comes to the thing, he cooks with mesquite. And that's I know some Texans, they say that's actually like the traditional the Laotian man cooks meat the more traditional Texan way than the proud Texan.
That's hilarious.
Yeah,
Hank Hale literally had erotic dreams because of propane. That's a lie. Mods banned Noob Next Door out of my chat.
Do you have any idea?
That boy ain't right. Sorry.
Wait, Ed, you have Noob and Joker are mods? Holy
Yeah, because like literally the minute I started the stream, I got the damn bots again, but the sex shit. And it's like, bro, there are 2 people watching the stream. What the hell are you bots doing?
So I'm working on the video, Vosh.
Oh god, the avatar.
Like, the thing that gets me is that he unironically made him, like, in the thumbnail, he unironically made him, Aang, and fucking quartering the Fire Lord. I'm like, dude.
Bruh. Like, the quartering is way too chill to be the Fire Lord. Like, let's just be real, he's too chill.
Like, I'm gonna be real, like, the quartering can be annoying. I'll admit he's annoying.
I have to, like, I don't hate the guy, but his videos, when I do watch videos, I just have to crank the speed up, because it's like, dude, you talk way too damn slow. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not trying to be a dick, but you talk way too slow for me sometimes. Like, it's like audible melatonin or some shit. It just puts you to sleep.
So there's no way they didn't base that bird on fucking Iago from fucking Aladdin.
Honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if that wasn't.
Like they even tried to do the Gilbert Gottfried voice. Come on.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious.
Yeah, like, again, I don't hate quartering. I even follow him on Twitter.
Yeah, I still follow him on Twitter. I don't watch his videos that much, but pumping out 10 videos an hour. Yeah, he does dump I mean, I respect the hustle, like, you know, dumping 10 videos a day, like, I gotta respect it, but, like, dude.
Yeah, like I don't need that flooding my feed, honestly.
Like, bro, like, I'm subbed
subbed
to him on BitChute, and every time I go on BitChute just to see, like, the few channels that I watch exclusively there, it's like, man, I gotta wait through, like, 20 fucking quartering videos.
Yeah, but like
Like, dude, you could combine some of these into one video and just not be annoying. Because doesn't YouTube favor,
Yeah,
like,
so,
well, okay,
like-
never mind, it doesn't anymore, because YouTube Shorts are now with me. I can't say that anymore.
What are you gonna do?
going into like the Vosh
I
video,
gotta shake the cobwebs out.
it's
I'll
just
let you know.
so
Hey, got
weird
any more
because he likes trying to say
Better
like
understand
oh, in the
can't
first
blame
episode they bring up sexism and like, oh, he calls Sokka a sexist, and it, okay, that's not necessarily woke per se. I mean, like,
Yeah.
the big problem I think it's like I guess quote unquote SJW. I don't like using this word a lot nowadays.
I mean, it's still accurate.
Yeah, but like the whole thing is like tries to say, oh, they call it woke, and then they say, but Avatar was woke. Well, which is it? Is it a negative connotation or isn't it? Which one is it? Because it can't be both.
All right, move out.
You can't say, oh, they call this woke 1 minute, and that's like I guess
Like an insult.
yeah, like an insult, like or like a reactionary way to put it, and then you say, oh, well, Avatar was woke actually, and I'm like, hey, which one was it? Like, which one is it? It can't be both. You can't use the same connotation, one being negative and one being positive, depending on who says it. That's not how that works. That's not how that works at all. Like, and like he like says, oh, well, Sokka's like a sexist and a dumbass. That's the whole point. I'm like, this is probably like my biggest problem with Avatar. Like, people forget, like,
Sokka was actually
People
a fucking genius too.
yeah, like, people tend to forget, like, oh, well, Katara was a mature one. Here's the thing about Katara. She was mature to a degree, but in the grand scheme of things, Sokka was more mature.
It's like Sokka is more jokingly, but he has a jokey front, but he's actually more mature if you pay attention.
Like,
Where Katara's more outwardly mature, I guess. Does that make sense? She tries to be more mature than she actually is.
Here's the thing about Katara. Katara is... Sokka is more... Sokka is definitely more... If you look at, like, the two of them, Sokka is definitely more emotionally mature. He's very much more objectivist. He doesn't really like...
Think I'll handle
Katara
the closer
is
one first.
sometimes overly emotional.
start
She's
somewhere.
stubborn. She doesn't like admitting when she's wrong. And she's very emotionally, she's not necessarily mature. Sokka's more or less emotionally mature. He's very much in the realm of, like, I'm gonna come up with a plan. I'm gonna think about this rationally and logically 90% of the time. That's just Sokka's character. While Katara, she's very much driven by her passion. She'll follow
Yeah,
her
she's
heart,
more
always do
emotional
that.
than.
More emotional.
She's more prone to like
passionate.
she's more impulsive. I think is probably a better way to put it. She's more impulsive than Sokka is.
Yeah.
At times, because
Like-
Sokka can be impulsive too, but depending on context.
He says, like, Sokka's like trying to be like the embodiment of masculinity.
What the fuck show was he watching? Like, I haven't even watched all of Avatar, and it's like he never came off like that to me.
Yeah, like, and here's the thing, like, he just, like, I'm like, bro, you're missing a lot of context, because the whole point is...
I mean, it's
he's the
Vosh.
closest
What the
thing
fuck
his
did you
village-
expect?
Like, the whole point is, like, he's the closest thing his village has to a man. He does apparently a lot of the hunting and is the only one who's there to protect the village, whether you like... And, like, he feels like he's useless because his father is actually fighting in the war, along with most of the men. Like, that's his whole thing. I will say he's trying to, I guess, prove himself as a man in that aspect, but I wouldn't say he's necessarily a macho guy, trying to be super macho and stuff like that.
Yeah, I never got the vibe that that's what he was trying to be.
Even then, like, he tries to say, oh, well, basically...
And
like,
honestly, would that even be a bad thing if he was trying to be that?
exactly, like,
that's not a bad
necessarily
thing.
a bad thing. Even, like, if he's trying to be, like, the role, like, I guess the whole thing with Sokka is he is somewhat small, like, he is somewhat, I won't say small-minded, but he has such a narrow worldview because he's been in an isolated world for so long.
Which is normal. I mean, it's like the small town kid, you know, grew up without maybe like a cell phone, not knowing that much.
Yeah, exactly.
Like,
So,
that's
he goes,
expected. That's fine.
Oh, it's like, oh, he goes to Kyoshi Warriors, and then he goes on, like, tirades, like, saying, oh, well, they get mad at him for putting in a dress and, like, calling him trans. I'm like, no. The reason that it's fine in that context is because, A, so he can learn the ways of the Kyoshi warrior, because they do wear dresses in a lot of their combat style. And B, it's made painfully clear that it was a joke. That they were fucking with him. It wasn't to like, oh, so he could like explore like his feminine side. No.
Wow, he really tried to pull that shit. Oh, okay. I shouldn't be surprised by any of this, but
no, it's not even that. It's like he's trying to say, oh, they would attack the show for that. I'm like, no, because it's made clear it's a fucking joke, you moron.
You
it's
don't.
A joke.
Let me guess, Eddie, you're the alpha penguin in the air. What do you call it? A tribe, flyer guy. I guess it's just three of us, so it's the crew. I guess the crew of the ship. I'm just the one that everybody listens to. Well, I mean, mostly.
I come up there sometimes. They like beat me up there, and I buy weed from Jeff, and we hang out. But that's about it. Being real.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta yell at him because his damn online poker habits again.
Nah. Jeff got into NFTs and crypto.
Oh.
No,
I expected that from Todd. I expect Todd to do some shit. I suspect Todd would be the one to do some shit like that, especially if it's anything anime related, NFT style. He's probably on it.
I bought this Saber NFT for $50.
See, now you got me looking at my bank account. Did he actually do some shit like that in my car? Because I'm gonna punch him, but choke him out. Between him giving super chat to VTubers every goddamn minute.
And he goes on for like 6 minutes about. He literally says all the themes of Avatar and says, "Oh, anti-SJWs would hate it." There's literally a segment in the video where it's like 6 minutes. Here's this episode. Here's the theme. They would hate it. Here's the episode. This is the theme. They would. I
love it when people tell other people what they would hate. Like they know how other people think like that.
Then he brings up the Northern Water Tribe episode. You know, the one with Paco and stuff. He says like, here's the thing about that. That is one of the worst episodes of the show.
Which one is that one? I forget because it's been so long since I watched it.
The quote unquote special episode about sexism because Paco doesn't want to train Katara because he didn't train female.
Oh.
The one where Paco is an incel. Made Paco an incel. I'm not exaggerating.
Character assassination.
It's more like this is a character that could have been interesting, but then you fucked it up. That's pretty much what it was.
Oh, that's a shame.
The reason he doesn't train female characters is because he doesn't train female like actual he doesn't train female like students because apparently he doesn't like women. Why doesn't he like women? Because Katara's grandmother left him at the altar decades ago. And
that's reasonable to not want to train Katara.
No, he doesn't know Katara. No, that's the thing. He doesn't know that. That's why he doesn't like women and doesn't train female. He doesn't train female. What's his name? He doesn't train female students. That's the reason why. Because Katara's grandmother left him at the altar all those decades ago. When he finds out that Katara is her granddaughter, he's like, "Oh my God! I realized the error of my ways. I no longer hate women," and decides to train Katara.
That's some really bad writing.
Yeah, like
that's some really bad writing.
There's this. Don't get me wrong. Avatar is one of the greatest shows ever made. Period. But people need to stop pretending it's a flawless series.
You know, that's some actually like legit bad writing.
Here's the worst part. They try to say like, oh, Katara should go with like these young girls who are learning to be waterbending healers. And she says, no, I don't. Basically, like, oh, I don't want to learn how to how to heal using waterbending. I want to like learn stuff from Paco and shit, right? They could have actually had a nuanced take on it, like, oh, we need healers so warriors can keep fighting, and most of our warriors are men. Could have had something like that. It could have been a lot more nuanced.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
But here's the funny thing.
Because it kind of feels like she's kind of shitting on the idea of healers. And it's like, no, you kind of need them in a war.
Oh no, here's the funny part though. With everything she learned at the North Pole, guess what comes the most important and plot-reliant thing?
Healing.
That she asked. Healing. No, it literally saves Aang. It literally saves Zuko. It is the most important thing that she learns from the Northern Water Tribe, and she kind of bitches about only learn. Like, I mean, come on.
Like, considering no one else could if I remember correctly, no one else really could do it very well at that point. Like, you'd think you'd want to learn that.
Yeah.
Considering you guys tend to keep finding yourselves in extremely dangerous situations.
gonna. I haven't seen it.
I don't think I've seen that one. I don't know.
I think it's like in the same universe as Durara, and I've seen Durara.
Oh, he's about the one with the girl with the motorcycle who's like Dolahan.
Yeah,
It's in the same universe as that.
Head.
Yeah, I've seen the first season of that. It was actually pretty good.
It was kind of.
It's kind of weird.
It kind of made no sense, but I kind of got the gist of it.
It was weird because at first it was kind of like this slice of life thing with slightly supernatural shit, and then like the last few episodes, it's like, oh, we getting into actual like action, like tense suspense territory here.
I think it was like that even pretty early on.
It kind of was, but it was kind of leaning towards slice of life more. Because I ever seen a triplet train that goes to hell, literally. Oh, that's the premise. That actually sounds interesting. Yeah, I might have to check that out.
And I'm not a filthy weeb, so I'm not gonna check it out. But you know, you go ahead.
I mean, let's be real. Todd's probably gonna play it, and I'm gonna end up watching it, and end up like roasting him for it. If it's really bad. I mean, he fucking bought Interspecies Reviewer, so I'm been giving him shit for it.
I heard that show. I heard, despite it being more or less an ecchi series, it's actually pretty good.
I've seen
like,
the obviously you know, YouTube friendly clips online, which isn't
like,
that many.
I heard like people say, oh yeah, it's clearly like borderline hentai. At the end of the day, it's borderline hentai, but at the end of the day, it's like it's actually like a lot of world building in it. I have not checked it out myself, so I don't know.
I just remember seeing a scene where the angel character ends up hiring a hyena, and they're like, does he know? Does he know about female hyenas?
Okay, they don't actually have those. It's just their clitoris.
Yeah, no, but it's just like the does he know? And it's kind of implied that he was a little bit surprised by that and maybe a little traumatized.
Isn't he like a Buddha himself? Or something?
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're going with like angels being like both. Or whatever, I don't know.
I have been out of One. I remember watching One Piece a lot in high school. In fact, like it's like one of the main like catalysts of my series I'm working on called Catalyst Master. Like the main catalyst of it. A lot of like early Catalyst Master concepts are based off One Piece. I recently got back into it. It's great. We're getting people find. I find it funny that Oda pretty much says, "Oh yeah, we're about 2/3 of the way to the story." Like 2/3?
I was like, how long has this show? How long has this shit been going on for? We're 2/3.
The 90s. Holy shit, bro.
Like, how are we only 2/3 of the way in?
I mean, to be perfectly fair, one thing that I do love about One Piece is it's not like Dragon Ball Z where they just make up some more bullshit.
Yeah, I'll give it credit. It's not
There
doing
is
that.
an actual endpoint. He does confirm there is an endpoint. And like all the characters that they face have been established and set up chapters before they even appear. To be fair.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Because I remember I was watching this like hour-long video. I don't know why the fuck I was watching it. I was in the middle of like editing something, and I just wanted background noise. I was going through for like an hour and a half about why the Majin Buu arc in Dragon Ball Z sucks. And it was entertaining. You could have done without the ear rape meme shit. I hate that. But the audio's just too fucking loud for no reason.
Here's the thing. Majin Buu arc. Like, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to... Do you even watch Dragon Ball Z, Eddie?
I've seen parts of it. I know it was originally, it was intended to... What was supposed to happen was Gohan was going to become the main character and Goku was just going to, you know...
Well, it was more like this. Like, I found out what Z actually means. It means Zakai, which means, like, Dragon Ball Z was literally... Which means ending in Japanese, I guess. So, yeah, Dragon Ball Z was supposed to be the... Yeah, I know. I wrote but like...
What the fuck?
So, like,
you name it Zakai, and then it's like, nah, there's like 2 other series after this.
Like, the whole thing was... It was
That are
supposed to be
direct
the end
sequels
of,
to it.
Hey, Dragon, what's up?
Hey, what's up, dude?
The thing about Dragon Ball Z is, it was supposed to be the ending of Goku's story, and they heavily imply throughout the entirety of Dragon Ball Z that Gohan is just as strong, if not stronger than Goku.
Because isn't he the one that defeats Cell at the end, right? Of the Cell
He's
arc,
the
which I
one
thought
like-
was supposed to be the end.
Yeah. And then it's just again like Gohan has actual character development and shit. It's so awesome. Then they just do my boy so dirty. The Majin Buu arc. Like, goddamn.
Yeah, because they give him like that ultimate Gohan mode, and he does fight Boo pretty well for a little bit, but then he just gets his ass kicked.
Exactly.
And then of course it's Goku and, well, to be fair, Goku and Vegeta have to fuse together and a Vegito to be. Which I'm sorry, the fusion dance shit is so stupid. That to me is so dumb. I don't.
It's iconic, but it's dumb.
Like, it is so dumb. It's, okay. Because my question is like, okay, which character is actually in control right now? It's like fused state.
Well, the one thing. Well, here's the thing. Vegito actually isn't a combination. Isn't actually because of the fusion dance. It's the Patara earring.
What the fuck?
Yeah, when Kais want to fuse together, each one of them put on an earring and it fuses their personalities together.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's essentially what happened. That's Vegito. Gogeta is the one that does the fusion dance, and then they fight Janemba, and that's like
I actually saw that movie too, and I was just like, what the hell is this? It was so confusing.
See, Dragon Ball Z was my gateway anime. I watched this with my uncle.
I heard
yeah,
Super.
the
Everyone says
difference.
Super is just like almost like parody level at this point.
It is. But
I just
yeah,
remember they
but yeah, like-
introduced Super Saiyan God, then like 5 minutes later, it's like, oh, here's another form, Super Saiyan Blue. It's like, wait a minute, you just introduced God form, and there's already something better than it.
Yeah,
Like,
I
pump the
said-
brakes a
I said
little
that-
bit.
I said this with Bags one time. Like, at the end of the day, bro, this is shit we came up with like on like the fucking playground at school. Like Super Saiyan Blue, Golden Frieza, Super Saiyan.
Now there's
God.
Black Frieza.
There's Black Frieza. Oh,
Yeah, no,
God.
there's actually. I remember. You ever seen this YouTuber CJ the Champ?
Yeah.
He has a video of Black Frieza. It's actually a thing in the manga where he kills some villain, then powers up into a literal black form, and then beats the shit out of Goku and Vegeta with one hit. Some shit. And it's
Yeah,
like this Black Frieza's an actual thing. Sonichu,
know.
yeah, it's basically Sonichu, but slightly better written.
Yeah, like and
I love this little callback to Devil May Cry 3. So there's a gun in Devil May Cry 3 called the Artemis that's a demon gun that functions similar to this demon here. And Lady was introduced in Devil May Cry 3 and she's in that thing.
That is kind of funny.
Yeah, it's kind of a nice little just, hey, remember Devil May Cry 3, but we actually being clever with it.
Yeah, like it is stated that they're both in control. Vegito is like a perfect balance of Vegeta and Goku's personality.
Okay.
Now they've introduced Vegeta with a new form. I think it's called Ultra Ego.
Ultra Ego. We went from Ultra Instinct to Ultra Ego. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, like DBZ broke. Yeah, that's pretty much what it
Broke
is.
power
It's one-
scaling, yeah.
Yeah, it's like I said. That's one thing I want to make clear in my series is I don't want. There are characters with like stupid amounts of power. And I don't ever want it to be I don't ever want it to be a battle of pure might between the villains and stuff like that. You actually there's actual tactics. You got to be actually.
I mean, you can do pure might battles are fine, but it's just when you just have the characters just keep getting new powers. You know, like every like, oh yeah, this is the new powerful form. Then like 10 chapters later, oh no, it's not anymore. We need some. It's garbage now. We need something else now. It's like that's a problem.
Dragon Ball Super really dropped the ball on that. And here's the thing, Dragon Ball Super isn't terrible. It just feels like, oh, you're not really trying. Like, it's kind of lost.
Oh
what made
fuck,
Dragon Ball,
I fucked this up. I can't.
It kind of lost what made Dragon Ball Super, made Dragon Ball unique, I guess.
Fuck, why can't I? Oh, that's what I was supposed to do. I forgot to do this part. I'm probably gonna take a shitload of damage from that.
This doesn't look good. Need to stop her.
Oh, just in time. Never mind.
Hey, Eddie, Chris
Yeah.
or lady?
If we're talking Devil May Cry 4, definitely lady. Because goddamn, she was having full cleavage on display. And them short shorts. Although Trish, when she was pretending to be that other character, Gloria though.
You mean Bayonetta?
Because she was basically being Bayonetta. Being a tanned Bayonetta with short blonde hair. I don't know. That's one of the few times where it's like, man, I'm so glad my parents aren't home when I got to that cutscene. I was like, man, I'm so glad my parents aren't home right now because they'd be looking at me like, what is this shit?
If my parents thought I'd be like, look.
Like, you saw that cutscene, right? But she's revealed. It's just like at that point,
you know why.
yeah. Like at that point, you might as well just be like, yes, it's porn. Just deal with it. Because it'd be easier to explain.
Look, I'm in my room. I have the door closed. Anything you do after that is all on you.
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah.
Now you can stay and make this awkward, or you can leave and we can continue with our lives.
That's basically how with Bayonetta went. I was like, was playing that and somebody walked in like, what the hell is this? And I said, the door was closed for a reason. I just closed it. I don't think I said that. I just closed the door. Just didn't even bother explaining that. They kind of chilled out when they realized, oh, you're actually fighting enemies. It's not just girl doing weird poses. Okay.
What difficulty you're playing on?
Playing on I think this is like normal, considered normal difficulty, I think. I probably should have put it on hard difficulty.
Nah, it's fun like this.
Yeah. I don't want to be sitting up here. I don't want to be actually stuck on this game. Because some of the later levels on hard are actually hard. Although Lady's not bad in this game too, to be fair. Aside from, the thing I talked about earlier.
It's Lady.
You know her?
From my gunsmith days.
Now, when she's naked and covered in white ooze. Now, I'm just
It's
gonna
blue. It's blue.
I'm gonna have to try
Nah,
it.
bullshit, man. That
It's
is
blue.
That is the light. That is the
it's like-
lightest fucking. That is
It's
the lightest
like-
fucking blue. Fuck
It's
you,
blue.
man. That is white. That is white.
I think
Don't you dare look at it.
I think I downloaded the wrong version of Devil May Cry 5. I think I forgot to delete that. I think I forgot to delete that mod I had Todd install on this.
Holy fucking shit.
God damn it, Edgy.
If I drop out, then I have.
Thanks, man.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks,
We
dude.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
I get 20% of everything that you make.
Wait, hold on. That was not part of the goddamn deal.
I'm altering the deal. Be thankful I don't alter it further.
I remember that one robot chicken that when he kept coming back and adding more shit onto it. It's like, you will wear this tutu and this dress. And then Lando's like, can this get any worse? And he comes back again. He's like, I have altered the deal. Pray I don't alter it any further. Comes back 5 minutes later.
But for now, we have a more pressing
The Yobaba thing between the Emperor and Luke was pretty good too. Where he's roasting the Emperor, he goes, "Yobaba's so stupid." She kept saying, "I forgot what it was. Damn it, it's something to R2. Oh, R not to R2. That's what it is." Oh, that's actually kind of cool. His alternate skin is Virgil's jacket from 3, pretty much. I'll play with that one.
I like the one where like he's basically giving the phone call to the Emperor.
Oh.
He's like, wait, what? What? Shut it!
You don't have to, Rob. It's good, man. It's all good.
A ventilation shaft? How did he?
Get your 6'2" asthmatic ass back here on top of one of the whitey bitch you were about Panama, whatever her name was. Oh, that's a go. That's right. I forgot that joke. She thought Jar Jar came with pickles. Your mom was so stupid. She thought Jar Jar King. That's so dumb. Okay, V just looks like a Reddit bot, like what Reddit bots think they look like.
Errand before we reach yours in.
Like an OC of a Reddit bot. Like, let's be real.
The world is darkness and I am pain.
Yeah.
I wander through.
He's like that one kid that just has an Edgar Allan Poe book on them at all times.
He's never read a single page.
He probably has never read a page. He only knows "Thou do not quote the Raven." That's the only thing he knows.
I mean, you are fragile at the moment. Wouldn't take much to wipe you out in a sticky situation. I'm just saying you're running away.
Oh my God, life is only pain.
You know
You
the funny
fucking
thing. You know the funniest
conformist.
thing about the Emperor. You know the funniest thing about the Emperor and the Robot Chicken special.
That's actually Ian McDermott, isn't it?
So it is written.
I don't think so, but I will say that would actually how the Emperor would act.
It would. Like, he would just berate the shit out of Vader. And the funny thing is that Vader really wouldn't be able to do anything about it.
That eat that under the floorboards, bro. Yeah.
I had that eat. For what?
Also like I lost my train of thought.
Return it to the underworld.
I will.
Oh yeah,
I actually
hear
think
about
V
what
is actually pretty fun to play, which is kind of surprising because at first I didn't think he would be.
you know something you heard about this recently? Blah 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 whatever thing. Like you heard what Lucasfilm said recently about Star Wars and shit?
No, what'd they say?
They pretty much said, yeah, we fucked up. Pretty much admitted we don't know what we're gonna do. We're afraid of moving forward. We have no idea what to do with Star Wars.
Gee, it's almost like you shouldn't have thrown out the entire freaking EU.
Oh, it's almost like you shouldn't have gave it to nepotistic assholes who don't know what the fuck they're talking about or
Yeah,
doing.
man.
Like,
Oh, don't
even,
worry.
Star
Just have
Wars-
David Filoni do more prequel shit and shove Ahsoka and everything.
I mean, like, honestly,
I don't even hate Ahsoka, but it's just kind of like, damn, she's in everything now, ain't she?
I'll be real here. I'd rather have Dave Filoni than
Yeah.
fucking Kathleen Kennedy. I'm gonna be real. Like, I take him out. At least his shit is somewhat cool. At least his shit is somewhat interesting or entertaining.
At least he doesn't. At least it doesn't feel like he's insulting you.
Now, like, here's the thing. Even Kathleen Kennedy, like, even Star Wars Theory, the most chill guy to talk about Star Wars with, he sounded pissed when they finally admitted, yeah, we know, we kind of fucked up with Star Wars.
It was weird because it was wild as some of the people that work on Star Wars were shitting on Star Wars Theory when he was probably like the nicest Star Wars YouTuber when it came to Disney shit.
This dude literally spent his hard work and money into making complete fandom
That he knew he wasn't going to be able to get a cent for.
And that's how much he loves the franchise.
Yeah, and I won't lie, his that Darth Vader episode 1 thing he did was really fucking good.
Oh yeah, it was really good. Like he even sent a teaser for like the next one. I'm like, come on, dude.
Oh yeah, with Mace Windu and like the Naboo Palace thing. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta see this shit, man.
Yeah, but like the thing about that was the thing about that is yeah, like he sounded legitimately pissed, like, bro, like, yeah, we've been telling you this for a long time. And like when you hear about the story about like I remember like one time one of the people like working on Star Wars got like bitched at him for like crying during like the Mandalorian scene.
Oh yeah, because he got him.
Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, and the thing that most people didn't know is that, if I'm not correctly, Star Wars Theory, he actually was like he was had like a basically a death sentence as a kid, and he was watching Star Wars in the hospital or something like that.
Don't quote me on this, but
Don't quote me on that because I think that's what he said. I think it was something that required him to be in the hospital.
Yeah, like he was basically like when he was a kid, he was basically gonna die. He thought he was gonna die. He was very, very, very sick.
V has gone full Discord moderator mode.
Oh no, they're reminding us of DMC. No,
Yep.
they're reminding us of DMC.
Hey, at least this is a better game than DMC.
Well, like the thing about it is like. Yeah, like, and again, like he said, like, the reason he loves Luke Skywalker so much is because this is the shit they make up when he actually went through this shit. said, yeah, when I was a kid, I was pretty much always thinking, like, the one thing that brought me solace was Star Wars. And he loved Luke Skywalker. That's the thing that kept him going. That's why Luke Skywalker is a hero.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, he has every right to be pissed when you pretty much destroy this character.
Yeah, exactly. Like, that's 100% valid. And honestly, it's kind of like this. It's kind of like the side effect of this whole, like, you know, this like whole faux positivity shit that everybody pushes nowadays. It's like, no, negative opinions are fine. They're useful. Like, they're more useful to me than a positive one, honestly. Yeah, because if everyone just is kissing my ass saying, oh yeah, this thing is fantastic, and they're not gonna say, hey, but this one thing you might want to adjust this or something, then it's like you're not gonna improve at all. So.
You promise me you'll never blindly love Kalos Master. Always be critical of it. Always, every single time. Always be critical of it at all times.
Oh sure, man. Hey, do you guys have like a dedicated intro theme? No, I mean, I have the little BGM for like the stream. Something.
Wait, no, I got it. I'm the edgy penguin, and I'm proud to be.
Oh god, it's a fucking Chris Chance song. Wasn't that like the Liquid Chris dude's brother or some shit singing it too?
It was Liquid Chris. Like, Liquid Chris actually voiced him. Holy shit.
Yo, that is one of the funniest, just like, troll moments ever. I used to actually make stuff in like, what's that one program? LMMS. It's like this free, like, music program thing, though. I always need to get better samples for that thing, like better plugins, because the ones it defaults with, some of the instruments are just shit.
Robot. I'm gonna mix techno with metal. That's the best way to describe it.
Actually, honestly, if I was gonna seriously make like music for stuff, I would do that. Like, try to figure out how to make like a synthesizer that sounds eerily like a guitar.
Love that you associate that more with the Chris Chandler Cleveland show.
Love that you associate that more with Christian. I mean, to be fair, it's because I don't think I've ever watched an entire episode of Cleveland Show.
Honestly, I want to say this. Cleveland Show wasn't that bad. I'm not going to pretend it was terrible. It wasn't fantastic, but it was alright. I think it was okay.
I just remember the part where he goes, a bear, and the bear goes, alright, black man, don't feel so good, does it? Like, just without missing a beat. I was like, well, goddamn. Glad to help you. Sure, man. Like I said, I have to figure out how I want to do that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna advocate for the Cleveland show. I just think it's fine. It's okay. If people say like, oh, it's terrible. Like, nah, it's not. Better. It was better than Modern Family Guy at the time. It was way better. It was on par with like something like American Dad. It just kind of did its own thing, and I was fine with that.
It's funny. I remember when V's theme first, when I first listened to it, I was like, I hate this shit. But then I actually listened to it again, like, no, I actually like this. What the fuck?
Remember that time Kanye West was on the show and actually did a collaboration rap with Cleveland Brown?
What the hell?
It's actually pretty good. It bops. I'm not gonna lie.
That's hilarious. Now the question is, will that episode get pulled off of streaming services because of Kanye?
Probably.
I remember some people were pissed that his music was on Spotify, but someone pointed out, you know, R. Kelly's music is still on Spotify, and that guy actually did a crime.
I mean, fucking Boondocks was right, man. Jesus Christ,
I know.
Boondocks was supposed to be a parody, people. Come on.
I'm not gonna lie, that did get me to watch that one meme where someone edited the R. Kelly MV to a song where he goes, this is the kind of help I need. I need someone to help me, and it cuts in again, whole girls against a wheel. Chain them up in my basement. Don't let him out. Like they made it to a song, but it's like that edit right there just always had me dying laughing.
Hang on, Edge. I'm gonna send you the link to the actual. It actually does slap. It's weird. It slaps. Hang on. It's called Bequeathing Yourself.
Cut off the supply.
Okay.
It's just this crazy sound. Hang on. You want to hear like the extended version or just like the video version?
I could just, cause I probably can't play it on stream because it's gonna get copyrighted. So I'll just listen to the regular version.
Oh no, oh no, people are gonna copyright you for the fucking Cleveland show.
Bruh, it's I got copyrighted for playing like just a little, not even 30 seconds of the freaking Mortal Kombat theme for a joke that was less than a minute in a video once.
Love the internet.
Yeah, it was literally the part where that goes Mortal Kombat. It was dun 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 dun, and that was it. And YouTube was like, nope, claim. You can't do that. It's like, why do you hate memes, copyright people? It's not like it's not like I literally just re-uploaded the entire fucking song, even though people have done that.
I'm telling you, Kanye goes hard on this song. Not long ago, I was lower than low hand, no plan, I lost man, raising my little girl in the back of my cat, I got fat low bro hand.
Probably made the song
more
more
popular.
You give me way too much credit, dude. Give me way too much credit.
They're almost to 1,000 though.
Yeah, that's true. We're 932 right now. And I realize I have nothing planned for 1K, and I probably right now, so I'm gonna have to figure that out.
I mean, Slim Dead will your own OnlyFans. Come on, people.
The goal is to keep subscribers slim.
I've been going to the gym for almost a year, and I've been a much more decent shape than I started out as.
That's great. I mean, I actually lost some weight too. So mostly just put on muscle more than anything. Well, okay, let me be fair to myself. Like, I actually have to get new clothes now because stuff is starting to not fit because it's too big.
Like most of my pants, I can't wear pants around the belt now.
Same.
Like a few months, like almost the beginning of the year, like my pants could barely fit. Now I just wear a belt.
All right, yeah.
Yeah. Also, like I'm playing Persona 5, and I'm trying to figure out which waifu I want. I'm not sure.
I mean, you got a long time to pick. You can just like build them. Well, you want to build up everybody's social score thing, whatever. I forgot what it's called. The confidant thing. Social link. You want to raise it for everybody, but.
I mean, look, I'm gonna be real. Like Tamaki, man, she's
Which
doctor, the goth doctor.
Oh yeah, it's Takemi.
My bad, Takemi.
Yeah, Beite Takemi over there. I saw that like a fucking like YouTube share post, and it's like, that is too good. I'm just gonna call her that from now on.
Or what?
Beite Takemi, because it works too fucking well. Because her name is Takemi, so putting the Bay in front of it is funny.
Bay Takemi.
Yeah, Beite Takemi. Yeah.
I mean, they made her.
She's literally goth GF. Like, come on.
Yeah, like, bro. She flirts with you and everything. They do what they were doing.
Yeah. Like, there's literally a piece of dialogue where you can ask her to punish you and she'll joke with you and be like, you're beyond my help. There's no fixing that.
Like, there's literally, they literally have her stretch out her legs, closing whenever you're, like, buy medicine.
Yeah, like, they knew what they were doing.
Also, like, I heard, like, there's actual, like, you could actually, like, it's heavily implied that she and Joker do the deed. Like, at least twice.
Oh, dear. Because in 3, it's heavily implied if you romance the Velvet Assistant girl Elizabeth, it's heavily implied that y'all smash at the end of her.
To the contemptible.
of her
Yeah,
route.
because like apparently there's 2 moments where like it just straight up fades to black. She says I'm gonna do a she says take your clothes. I'm gonna do a thorough investigation.
Oh,
examination." Like,
yeah, that
there's
that
another
can.
one-
Yeah, that's going. I can see that being interpreted in a very
there's
specific
another one
way.
Where, she
Did you know Aqua Teen theme was written in a limo? Oh, wait. Really?
that actually doesn't surprise me at all.
Huh.
Oh, that's very, that's actually pretty. That's like the whole point. The whole point about this is basically improvised comedy. Let's be real.
Yeah. That kind of reminds me of like how they figured out the sound for the lightsaber, and it was because there was like a projector or something that was malfunctioning in like the studio, and somebody thought, let's record that, and that became the sound of the lightsaber.
I remember like the lightsaber, like the original one that Luke has, was literally like some sort of like some actual like tool for like cameras and shit. Like that's literally what it is. He added a few parts to it. Like yeah, lightsaber, boom. That's
I know
lightsaber.
the original Predator shoulder cannon was a hair dryer. Like they took a hair dryer and dressed it up like a gun.
I try to get some sleep. Thanks again for the entertainment. I will try to slide your DMs on Twitter about music projects and such. Until then, all hail DSP.
Yep, the pig roach.
Quote gorillas reject false icons. Yeah, but
I appreciate the donos, man. That was, you did not have to do that at all.
yeah, you are the first people to donate.
Yeah, you are the first person to donate. So
You're the first person to validate our dumbass behavior.
I know.
Congratulations.
I don't know if that's a cause for celebration or not.
Made it, Ma. Top of the world.
We made it. Eat your heart out, PewDiePie and T-Series. Yo, I'm never mind. It's like PewDiePie.
So I see this guy.
He's trying to be the new me.
Let's be real. The closest thing is probably critical, I think.
Probably. Do you remember the South Park episode where they actually had PewDiePie in the season finale?
And you know something funny that makes the joke even better? The whole joke is about like getting celebrities
Yeah.
and trying to make them relevant again. I think PewDiePie is the first celebrity to actually guest star on South Park, and I think that makes it even fucking funnier.
I think he is to just straight up be himself, yeah.
I mean, yeah, like, cause like, the whole joke, like, one of the big jokes is they never actually get celebrities to guest star on South Park.
Yeah,
they
then
almost always trick. The only time they kind of got someone is Isaac Hayes, who played Chef.
Yeah, that was it. And he's not playing himself though. He's just being a character.
He's just an actor.
Yeah.
And even then, the other closest thing, what they actually got Mike Judge show at one point.
Myers, you gotta chill with the donations, dude. You gotta chill.
All right, chill out.
Chill, bro.
You gave us a whole $4. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
damn,
calm down.
like. Damn, like.
Yeah, like they did get Mike Judge on what's the name on South Park at one point.
Oh shit.
Guess who he played?
That's not a good sign.
Who'd he play?
Played Kenny.
He played Kenny.
In the movie where he says goodbye, you guys, that was Mike Judge.
What the fuck? That is hilarious.
Yeah, apparently like they're really good friends with people who worked on King of the Hill and all this stuff too. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Simpsons, stuff like that. Yeah, but it's just kind. I just think it's hilarious. What else? But yeah, that also reminds you, like, Kratos was originally drawn on a napkin. Original design of Kratos.
I know that he went through so many freaking designs, and he was originally gonna have blue tattoos, but then someone showed them the barbarian from Diablo 2, and they're like, okay, make that red.
Let's go find a game of cards.
Like, okay, we gotta change that color. Okay, make it red.
They're everywhere.
Well,
Speaking of which, I kind of hate to admit it, but I'm kind of in the same boat as you and Sara now. The new God of War story looks boring.
Outside of the spoilers I've seen on Twitter and what you've told me, I have not seen anything. I did see Critical claiming that it has like the best intro, and I was like, I'm not even watching this video, man.
I'm like
no disrespect to Critical, but it's like, I'm not even watching this, dude.
Like my biggest
Oh,
problem.
shit. No, I don't want to do that.
I heard you get to play as Atreus in this game. It's kind of cool, I guess.
You do?
You get to play as Atreus.
Huh.
You get to play as Atreus and Kratos separately.
Now to find an exit.
My problem is, like, I already, like, saw, like, again, you're just introducing a bunch of new characters that nobody cares about, while also, you kind of made Odin and Thor bitches. Like, I mean, like, remember the build-up of fighting, like, fucking Zeus in the original game?
Yeah, like,
God.
like, first of all, the first time you met Zeus, he fucked you up. Like, you did not stand a chance. Second time, you fought him at the end of 2. It was, even then, it wasn't really even.
And even at the end of 3, he was still giving you a decent fight.
Yeah, he almost
like,
killed Kratos at the very end there.
And now you show Odin as pathetic, like this pathetic youth thing. Oh my god.
I haven't even seen what Odin looks like. I've just seen people making memes about it. He's just this feeble as fuck old man.
Let me show you. Yeah, hold on. Let me show you.
George Clooney played the Doctor in Big. Oh, did he? Ah.
Odin.
Can't move forward.
Oh, guess what? You know Sindri from the first game?
Yeah.
They I don't care if you care about spoilers. They set up a dark arc for him for the next game.
Wait, so they are actually gonna make a... I thought they said this was gonna be the last of the Norse shit.
No, man. Like I said, it's kind of like he looks cool. Like he looks cool here. That's not what he actually looks like. It just hang on. Okay, this is what he looks like. This is the top god that you gotta face. The guy who's supposed to be the top god. This is the guy you gotta face.
Okay.
This is what Odin looks like.
Let me pause this for a second. I gotta see this. Wow, he looks like a bitch.
Yeah, I'm like...
Like, damn. Fucking Anthony Hopkins' Thor looks more intimidating than him.
Yeah, like they made him look so snivelly, and it just doesn't look good.
The only thing I like is the cloak and all the details on it, but it's just like they could have beefed him up a little bit.
I mean, they made Thor fat. So.
Yeah, I don't know what I expected. Like, he's not even the least bit threatening looking. And the way they've been building him up, they make him sound like he's supposed to be this big threatening dude. You know, like the one, like you don't really want to piss off any of the Aes here, but he seemed like the one you absolutely do not want to piss off.
Hang on.
Like, he just came off as, don't piss off this guy. Nah, Thor doesn't even look like a strongman. Thor just looked fat as shit. Like, if that was their attempt at strongman, it does not come off that way at all with the way he looks.
Oh yeah, and they basically like do this thing where like, oh, Thor's just like Kratos. He's trying to do better for his daughter. I'm like, fuck off. Yeah. Apparently the reason like Thor was a dick in this world with Odin was an abusive dad, guys.
Of course he was. You can't just have a character just be a douchebag. Oh no, I know strongmen are fat, but he just doesn't look like a strongman. You can actually see that they're muscular too. Mostly. So what they went with just looks like a fat dude. Looks like a large fat dude. If he was a little more... It's like they could keep the belly, but if they gave him like super buff arms or something, it would look fine.
Also, yeah, they kill him at the end of the game.
Oh, Thor?
Yeah, well, Thor dies because of Odin, but Odin is killed in the second game.
I figured, because I know, like, the ending is... You know what? I'm not even going to say it. In case somebody ends up watching this later and didn't want to be spoiled by the ending. Wait, there was a blue ore fragment here this whole time, and I'd never noticed it. Wow, I felt dumb. I should have saw that before. Oh, more max health for me. Okay, let me ask this. Do you know if Athena shows up again?
I don't think so. I'm looking it up right now because I don't feel like actually going to.
Because I'm curious because they teased to have her show up when Kratos goes get to the Blades of Chaos, but in 3 they never actually explained what Athena was at this point, so the fact they brought her back at all was interesting. And I assume it's like, that's going to come into play later, isn't it? I just assumed that was gonna be a major plot point or like a subplot or something. I looked up Kratos' neck and John said something hilarious, but it actually looks amazing.
And this doesn't look. It just doesn't. It's just like seriously, like it's just he doesn't.
Oh, I forgot about this thing.
He ironically comes off as less new. Like from what I'm reading here, he comes off as a less nuanced than fucking Zeus in the first 3 games. Holy shit.
Wait, Odin does?
Yeah.
Because at least with Zeus, the whole thing was he was consumed with fear from he's corrupted by the evils in Pandora's box, which made him much more malicious after God of War 1, which makes sense. And all the gods were kind of basically corrupted versions of themselves. Just varying degrees. Although they did kind of add that in last minute in 3 as like a twist, but still. That was just nasty.
Okay, so they're basically saying, like, you know how they implied at the end of that mural in God of War, at the end of the original God of War God of War 4, fuck
You
it.
just call it God of War 4.
Of,
it's not the
yeah,
original
like,
game.
you know, at the end of God of War 4, they imply, like, oh, Kratos is gonna die, and he's being cradled in Atreus' arms.
Yeah.
So apparently this is now fucking what's his name? Odin who did that? I don't know. It's now Odin. I don't know.
So what? Odin killed Kratos somehow?
No, Odin. No, Odin is the one who's dying in, I guess, Atreus' arms. I don't know. I don't
Okay.
know. It's weird.
Speaking of, and this is kind of... Oh, I fucked that up. Speaking of, this is kind of related to this because Neil Gaiman did that book on Norse shit. Did you hear that apparently he and his wife are getting divorced and they had like this like ridiculously long open relationship or some shit? Or something? I saw some article about it. Somebody retweeted on this is why open relationships never work.
Yeah, 1 second.
I need you.
This looks like it's supposed to go somewhere. Jump down here.
sorry. It's just, he just doesn't seem like an interesting villain.
The thing is, they were really building him up because you know they had the whole you could find Odin's like crows and shit as like a collectible and stuff to kind of say like, yeah, he's been watching you this whole time.
Yeah, and like I'm just like, okay, we got all these new characters. I'm like, it just doesn't seem interesting to me. Like, and again, like the reason I kind of like the ending of God of War 4 is like, okay, they're gonna do something interesting. Maybe Atreus is going to end up like Kratos, but it's like, what I've seen, they kind of dropped that completely, and I'm like, okay, fine. Yeah, here's the thing. The reason that God of War, the original God of War, was so good is there wasn't really a good God situation.
Like Kratos was like a tragic. Well, in the first game, he was like a tragic hero, and then he kind of became more of a tragic villain as it went on.
Yeah, and I was thinking they were gonna do the same thing here, but no, they seem to want to make everyone still a hero, and I'm just like, I'm not against that. I'm just saying like.
In God of War, though, to me, that you kind of missed the whole point, and I get that this is kind of like a soft reboot, even I kind of hate that term.
I wouldn't even call it a soft reboot. Also, they finally revealed Faye. The way it is pretty underwhelming. Look, he looks and acts like a normal ass bitch. Like holy shit.
Who?
Atreus' mother.
Oh, she just looks normal.
He looks and acts normal.
Is there really a line where Kratos basically says, "What your mother did when I wasn't around was none of my concern"? I'm like, dude, for real? Like, I feel like Kratos would be like, "Oh hell no."
The whole thing with that is like you built her up as like, okay, this mysterious, ominous figure.
Yeah, because let's be real. Who the hell is Kratos gonna settle down with?
Yeah, and she acts like a normal ass NPC character. I'm like, okay, this is underwhelming as shit.
Yeah.
Holy fuck. Like, I was expecting like her to be like.
Because the thing I liked about, even though we didn't see much of her, is Kratos' wife in God of War 1 is implied to be like she's like one of the only person not afraid of him. Well, like she would get up in his face and be like, dude, you wildin'? Chill. Like enough.
I was expecting her to be like this mystical, super cool, super mysterious character. Like Kratos was attracted to the mystery. Like she just didn't say anything whenever. So now she just constantly talks like, "What's wrong, my love? Can you not keep up?" She just snarks and quips at him.
Oh, that's annoying as shit.
She's a Marvel character. That's what they made her. They made her a Marvel character. A mildly attractive, somewhat quirky, and quips at the main character. They made her.
Oh, stop! I kind of want Kratos to just rip my head off like he did Helios at this point to make me forget that.
Malphus. Of course. More trouble.
Not
sure about that one though. Never seen it before.
I remember someone said.
Search for the devil's sword, Sparta. You know.
Choking his bird.
Phrasing.
But I'm afraid it still concerns me. As long as there is a blood descendant of Sparta, I cannot take any chances. Do you understand?
I still stay back
Susan, it's not nudity. It's not nudity, Susan.
They don't have nipples.
Yeah. I know it's pointed, but it's not that. By the way, that is the weirdest rule now that I think about it. It's like, oh no, you can show it, just don't actually have a nipple there. It's like, what is that? That doesn't... What? Like, you could have 98% of a thing there. And it'd be fine.
Like Close to the Crown said, cartoon violence is okay as long as you don't show a nipple.
Yep.
I see. I know what you are. Don't worry. I'll be gentle.
I don't like the way he says that. B? Are you a brony by any chance? Friendship is murder, apparently, with lightning and blue flames.
The horse does look pretty sick though.
It is a pretty badass horse. And it controls time. This is actually a callback because there's a version of this thing in Devil May Cry 3 also. The horse, not the thing riding it. In that version, it had a chariot. But is it? What's the thing that horses pull? But it's not like it's not a chariot, but it's like a carriage. That's what the word I was looking for. Carriage.
Here's the Curly Dog Show.
Yep. If we cover everything but the nipple, you're in trouble still.
Also going to do Disney Village Ranking Stream 2 eventually.
I still have to get like stuff for that the maid cafe thing that Noob suggested.
You guys mind if I pay some Persona 5 while I chill out with you?
Oh, no, that's fine, dude. I need to actually... I'll be honest, I haven't touched my PS4 in like a month. No, that's not true. That's not true, actually. I did play some stuff on it earlier, and then I was watching, I forgot what I was watching. I was watching some Blu-ray a few days ago.
I realized something pretty good.
What?
I think like on Twitter, I mean of course Twitter.
It's Twitter.
You're getting upset like on getting sent to like most of like and you do realize the whole point, right?
Yeah, it's like way to miss the point of this character. You suggested a maid cafe ranking stream.
Well, he's like
Uh-oh.
yeah.
We're going full bullet hell mode apparently.
He doesn't like being sexualized, though. She doesn't like being sexualized for her teacher. She's perfectly fine
Yeah.
being sexualized for her own turn.
Yeah, she doesn't mind it when it's her doing it. Which is fair. I forgot he goes into crazy mode for like a split second there.
The thing I don't like about this game
What?
is you can't actually get like special point items. You know, stuff that gives you special points back up. It's like none. You have to actually find them in the dungeon.
Oh no, you eventually do get some stuff later. But you have to rank up your link with Takemi, I think, to get most of it. There's also the Sojiro. If you get his at like a certain point in the game, you'll be able to spend time making items that allow you to recover SP. But
Also, I hate that you can only do like 2 activities.
can only do 2 what a day? Oh, 2 a day. Yeah, you can't. It's funny because in the original game, Morgana was way more strict with the hey, go to bed thing.
So why did Makoto came to me and said, why did Mr. Kamikaze get yellow? Got 2 options. You of conscience or not interested?
Think about this.
I always pick like a sarcastic answer most of the time.
You gotta be strong.
Joker really does feel like a gives no shits kind of guy. Like,
He really does. I mean, like even in like the animated cutscenes, he really has that like I literally don't give 2 shits right now vibe.
isn't this an actual anime they made?
It is. I haven't watched all of it because it was kind of eh.
I see. Joker have a personality in the anime?
Not a little bit. He talked. I think out of the 5 episodes I watched, was covered like the first Palace. I think he talked a total of maybe twice.
Even I should be able to sense it.
And one of them was him smiling and calling Ryuji by his last name, Sakamoto, to piss him off a little bit. Like he just smiles with Sakamoto, and Ryuji calls him an asshole for it because he told him call me Ryuji. He's like, no, I won't. But that's about it.
Kind of seems like a bitch.
Who?
Makoto a bitch.
Who is?
Makoto.
Which one is?
Brown hair.
Oh, Makoto.
I don't speak your damn cat girl language. I'm gonna call her Makoto. Oh, where's my damn tacos already?
I did not mean to do the cat girl language. That's hilarious. She kind of... A lot of people don't like Makoto, and there's good reason. There's reasons why people why people don't like her. I'm not gonna go into it too much, but she's one of those characters where you'll probably like her if you actually like interact with her more.
Oh, by the way,
Well, she ain't dead.
also, by the way, I got to the point where I found out my teacher's a prostitute.
Oh yeah, maid.
Barely even noticed.
The maid.
You know,
I
you
mean,
should
they
go do your
explicitly
thing.
state that they do
I
other
got
services.
Yeah.
Let's not split hairs. She's a prostitute.
Maid Becky over there.
What the hell?
The term is escort. Oh, okay. No, actually, the term is sex worker. Slim, get with the fucking times, okay? Fucking bigot. Fucking sexist. This is a sex worker. I don't even know. Honestly, I don't know how that's any better. Like, it's literally the same thing. Well, actually, to be fair, prostitute's more direct with it. Just more direct with it.
Love how this character we keep talking to is just called Newspaper Club member. She doesn't actually get a name.
Yeah. Some characters be like that. And we have a kaiju now. Well, actually, I don't know. Is this big enough to be considered a kaiju? It probably is. Yeah, it is. It's bigger than the ship it's standing next to.
Look at this ass prancing around. Think I'm turning back now?
Who is?
You know, maybe you should follow her example. People will probably stop being specific. It's not like I was literally like that rumor was spread by a fucking rapist. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. I'm just acting suspicious because I'm hanging out and having a job and doing high school shit. But no, because of actual
That and because you're a
fucking
convict.
rapists. Like, what is it with this game and, like, praising... I'm joking, by the way.
I know.
What is it with this game and praising rapists? Like, holy shit.
That girl can't involve anything with sex prostitute specific. Yeah, that's true. That is true.
What do I want to do? It's also really hard to, like, level up certain shit, like your mind and your guts. Really
Yeah, it takes a while for that to level up. Like I'm 80 hours in and I still don't have. I think I don't have guts maxed out yet.
I guess I can go to
Yeah, certain movies will do that. Some books can actually do that, and when you get the option to use the video game console, it can do that too.
I know that, it's just like, it's so fucking wrong. It looks like the guy, who buys David Albarn album.
Wait, what?
So we got this girl. Oh my god, you were telling her to burn. Francie, burn and bleed the blood. Holy shit!
What?
You might need to, chill, alright?
What is going on over there?
Also, I love everyone's cool, like, everyone clearly can see the cat and feel back to their own.
I know, no one sees the cat somehow.
Well, everyone sees it, they just don't care. Like, oh,
Yeah, they just like, look, I don't give a shit. I gotta pass my exam. My family will disown me.
I'm gonna kill myself, but that's what happened.
Pretty much, yeah. It's. I love someone made a meme. Shout out to the guy who sits behind your character in the game and doesn't say a single word every time you text and have a cat in your desk.
Yeah, like, it's like, and like, fucking Morgana talks.
Yeah.
And that means she's meowing and they don't hear that shit. Like,
No, sometimes they do. It's like very selective when people can hear it.
let me say, because last time I said I was gonna look into the metaverse.
I bet you taste
Like when I first played, I thought, oh my god, it's a giant Mark Zuckerberg advertisement.
The Zuckerberg. I like how Facebook has just been bleeding money ever since they've been doing that, and it's hilarious.
Well, guess it's just you and me, cockroach.
I will say this though, speaking of the social media thing, it's hilarious how all the Twitter morons, they were like, oh, I'm leaving Twitter, and they go to Mastodon and don't realize Mastodon is decentralized, so you can't just ban everybody. So now they're all doing Mastodon because it's like pretty much as uncensored as you can get. And they're ass mad about it, and it's like cope, seethe, mold, fuck you. Go back to Tumblr since they're allowing porn again, apparently. It's like how it took them 20, like it felt like 20 years to realize, oh yeah, we probably shouldn't have done that. I mean, in their defense, I do get it. There were people posting CP and shit on there, like actual CP, so they were just like, okay, no nude stuff, whatsoever. Horizon Worlds now has legs, be excited. What? Nico looks like she smells. I mean, she does smoke, so, you know. Smokers tend to have a certain smell to them.
Okay, never mind. I'm going to let it. Just said, oh, you need to go something to flex something. Can't, like I literally can't. I'm blocked off. I know for a fact the last time I checked I was blocked off. Let's go see a movie.
Also, one thing you're gonna want to do, because there's an area they added in the Royal version of the game. Make sure you. Oh, it says they're saying you're inaudible. I have to lower the game volume, I guess. One thing you want to do is the therapist guy, Maruki. Make sure you rank up his social link to the highest as fast as you can. Same thing with the new girl, the redhead one, Kazumi. Or else you won't be able to go to the extra dungeon at the end of the game to get like the. Yeah, I didn't know that either till Gumby told me about it.
Better make it fast.
All right.
Dude,
Hey, wait. We could use
Kodo
pick
is
it up.
literally following me. Holy shit.
Yep, she's gonna do that for a while.
This one?
Next to it.
Come on, Nico. This one?
Sure.
Not even being subtle about it. Holy shit.
Oh no, she. Apparently, that something funny happens if you go to the bathroom and she's following you.
I have to try that. Hang on. Now I gotta try it.
Yeah. It's funny how you can just go up to her and talk to her and she'll just be like, I'm totally not following you.
So what happened to him and Trish? They end up like you?
She was captured.
Now Facebook's stupid view, I think had a floating torso. Well, apparently they finally adding legs. How long has this shit been going on for?
Damn it.
They finally added legs?
You can't travel through here in a car.
Yeah, we know. We're just waiting on you. There's only one way up that tree. Hang on. I'll get ready.
I'm glad to see you
So
look
she
so
doesn't
well.
follow you in the school, I guess.
Yeah.
You too, I guess.
I found these. If they're of any use to you, they're yours.
Wow. I can make something truly awesome out of these.
Shocker.
Nico gonna make a demon WMD.
Your guess is as good as mine. He might be useful, though. Enough talking. Get some rest. You need it.
That's wild. They just finally gave the VR people legs.
Wait, would that mean that Dante is just as powerful if he cut off his human half?
Yo, lady, wake up!
Yeah, but in the events of this game, he's actually more powerful than that now.
Oh, you were just told to get some rest? Well, we need to make a path. So start digging. Come on,
Yeah, and I-
get up, get up, get up!
Got something to wear that's good for digging?
Yeah, she's got like no cake going on back there.
Hank Hill ass.
I know. I told you she got that Hank Hill. She built for propane and propane accessories.
That demon ain't right.
That demon ain't right. I tell you what. I like how in the Dragon Lord video I accidentally said probation is propation and then just ran with it. It's like I fucked it up mid-recording. It's like, you know what? I'm just gonna go full Hank Hill with this shit. Fuck it. I completely ad-libbed that. I said, fuck it. Like that's a funny mistake. I'm just gonna roll with it. Like, I'm Hank Hill and I'm selling you propation. That boy ain't right.
Like I sure showed you Wilson, this guy who just hates you to, oh, he's your dad.
Yeah, he's a tsundere.
It's not like I want to be your mentor or anything.
It's not like I want to look after you, you little shit. I remember seeing this song was like an anime meme where somebody was talking about why tsunderes always lose, and they act like they hate the guy, and they tell the guy to get away from them, and the guy goes okay, and then she's shocked that he actually leaves her alone after that. It's like, be direct with your feelings, tsunderes.
You can follow if you want.
And to be fair, it's kind of obvious with tsunderes and anime. It's like you don't actually mean. You mean the exact opposite, don't you? The one that's probably the worst are kuderes because it's like they're emotionless, so it's just like they might not actually like you at all.
Yeah. Rosalind from Callus Masters is a tsundere. She's either a tsundere or a kundere. She's either between the two.
I didn't even realize it, but I was talking to Discord, like, holy shit, Tech from the Renegades is the goddamn kudere, technically. That dude is just not emotional 90% of the time. Like, he actually roasted one of the characters for getting mad at him for pointing something out, and he goes, the fact that you're angry, it's like, you're angry because you know I'm right, and you can't argue it. And the character gets even madder because it's like he's right, but like, damn, like he really did just straight out like, no, just shut that all that shit down.
Alright, I gotta go look up a guide for the right thing to say to Ryuji. Hang on a second.
What is the conversation?
I know, like he wants to go train and some shit, which means he probably wants some dick up the ass.
No homo.
Ryuji is best bro though.
Yeah, he is best bro. I did see this one like comic where they shipped Ryuji with Anne, and it's like I can kind of see that honestly. They're both like they've known each other the longest.
That's what I was wondering when I was like trying to do the, like looking at the romance guide, and I was like, wait a minute, can Anne get with Ryuji? It feels like they got the whole Ron and Hermione thing.
They really do. Like, honestly, it would not surprise me if some later media was like, oh yeah, these two are canon. Even though I've...
yeah, noob, that's the problem. My stuff sucks. That's right.
You don't suck. You're just an acquired taste, I guess.
Even Edgy tolerates me, for God's sake.
Yeah, that is true. I do have a pretty high tolerance for for some people.
What I mean? Exactly.
That's fair. Oh, I forgot. I forgot about this. What did I do this? I shouldn't have done this yet.
Be right back.
All right. I gotta destroy these electric shrooms before Jeff smokes them. Or tries to. The hell? I know there's a well, one thing I legit well, sorry, man. One thing I legit was mad about with this game was they locked off the for some reason they made one of the modes of this game exclusive to the PS5 and Xbox. I think it's also on the Xbox version. And I have no idea why they did that, and it was just such a dumb thing that they did.
This was the right way.
But then someone just like modded it into the game, so I could probably find a mod for it. Find the mod and run it if I wanted to.
That's why Hitler should be in fake Grand Order. That's all I'm saying.
You joke about that, but man, yo, they turned Leonardo da Vinci into a waifu, so.
Sorry, that was a different conversation I was having.
They also made Attila the Hun, like, I think she's supposed to be Attila the Hun. I'm not entirely sure. I think, let me not say that, because Fate's lore is fucking weird. And I say it's just someone who has watched a good portion of the animes.
Good portion of the animus.
The animus. I'm wondering I don't just tolerate you. You genuinely make these streams better. You do, Slam. I'll be honest. It's hard doing streams, but you have like no one like to talk to while doing it.
Guess I'm going down.
You know, like it's just kind of like, okay, I'm just gonna make jokes about the game, I guess.
All right, Edge. I'm gonna be real for a second. You are legitimately one of my best friends.
Oh, for real, dude?
Yeah, like genuinely. I know that's sad considering we're only like friends on the internet, but you're legitimately one of my best friends.
Hey, there are people who have been friends for life and they met over the internet, so I'm not... Like, I know people at my job who... Their best friend, they met the freaking World of Warcraft. It's just... It's hilarious. And it's wild because neither one of them plays it anymore. But it's still friends. It's like, that's kind of cool, though. Like, shit.
Yeah, you, Gumby, Dayton, Sauron, Salem, Wayward, yeah, you're all... I'm closer to you than my actual brother. Holy shit, my actual brother.
Damn.
And J-Step, too. I love you guys.
I haven't seen Salem post in a while. Is he okay?
Fine. Well, I think so, anyway. But the thing is, like, he's very reclusive in the woods out there.
Yeah.
I think he's trying to work on himself, too, so he's trying to stay away from the internet.
That makes sense.
Now, speaking of which, I'm gonna, like, actually, like, text see if he's alright, see if he actually answers.
Yeah. Look, I met his wife, Fakuse. Wait, what? You say Faku? What the fuck? Wow, I completely missed that shot. Oh, damn it. Faku did a dating app. That's as a joke. That's oops. Hit my microphone. That's hilarious.
Hey, isn't Faku like a hentai thing?
Yeah. He did say it was an April Fool's joke, but still, that's funny. It was a green text story, but I can believe. I won't lie. Some of them green text stories, you'd be like, no fucking way. Then someone actually gives just enough detail where you can go look it up, and you're like, oh shit, this probably did actually happen.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Ryuji might be a little fruity. I'm not gonna go full on, oh, him and Joker can totally be a couple of, like, there are moments where I raise an eyebrow. Just a few times. That's all I'm gonna say.
I don't think so, but there's a moment where the game kind of makes a joke like that.
I'm just saying, they just have gay goggles on, but like, there are a few moments like, that's a little sus, bro. Come on. You're acting a little too close to Joker to get back here. That's all I'm saying.
I think in 4 there actually was one of the characters that there actually was like they planned that you could be able to do that. That he was gonna be gay or bi or something, but I think they cut it from the game. But some aspects of his character are written that way. Like there's literally options you could basically flirt with him and he gets really uncomfortable. I guess probably you could hug him and he's like, okay, you get the hug is going on a little too long, buddy. It's kind of hilarious.
Ryuji speaking facts right now. He said, no, I asked, like, what? Did I forget to bring everything? I said protein powder. He said, I'm talking about fresh underwear because going to a workout, taking off your underwear, taking a shower, and then coming back in it is the
he is spitting facts. That is disgusting.
Ryuji is that bro, dude. He's your bro. Like, he's your...
Noob, you're going to put a pause on that statement, bro. Pause.
I hope you brought some new undies, because I'm about to mess that ass up. I'm sorry. I am genuinely sorry.
What the fuck? Yeah, that was actually funny. That I just thought that was stupid. Fucking CJ the Champ video where he was talking about Majin Buu being a fucking menace, and there's a part where he's talking about how Trunks and what's his name? Goku's other son, Goten. Yeah, they were roasted Boo, fat Boo. He's saying, oh, Rick Ross, these niggas can't hold me back looking ass. I was like, that is so random. I mean, that shit is so random, it's hilarious. The fucking 10-piece combo looking ass. And I'm just reminded that as funny as CJ's summary is, like, he's basically taking like 50 fucking episodes of condensing that shit. Which is nuts. Oh man, you fucked up my combo.
Even the character in the game said, yeah, that's fucking weird.
This is funny moment where someone asks if Morgana's a real cat or or if you lie, say it's a toy or something, and the option you get the option to button.
I did that already, and I pushed down hard on his head the second time.
Yeah, I did button mash 'cause it's so funny.
I mean, Morgana's cool. I like all the characters in this game so far.
Well, Morgana's a fucking
Like,
simp.
like,
dude.
Lady On, nigga, shut your bitch ass up.
I'm not gonna lie, on the original PS4 version, I was like, I'm going to date on purely out of spite just to cuck this motherfucker because I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
You're gonna stop it now. No.
Like, you gotta knock this simp shit off right now.
I'm gonna play a titties like the bongos, and since you're a cat, I'm gonna trap you in the room, so you're just gonna be able to hear
Oh
the
my
whole
god,
thing.
that's like borderline Griffin tier. that is just menace material right there. It's like, I'm gonna cuck the girl, I'm gonna steal the girl you like and lock you and trap you in a room with us.
That's so you like you can't really like she's not gonna. I'm gonna put you in a cage too. She's not gonna know you're there. I'm gonna duct tape your mouth too. Since you got paws, you can't take the duct tape off.
Yeah.
Can't talk or nothing.
I feel like this is an NTR dojo that actually exists for Persona 5.
Probably does. That's
It
the
probably
sad part.
does. That's the
Probably
sad
does.
part. Like we're joking, but someone's probably done it.
First part is someone's probably jacked off to it.
That's-
And odds are I've probably jacked off to it and haven't noticed it. That's probably the thing.
The worst thing with dojos is when they're not tagged properly at all. And you just skim it and you see some shit that just makes you just go, okay, I'm just quitting now. I'm done.
I don't mind. Here's the thing. NTR's not too bad when they don't put a lot of focus on it.
I wasn't talking about
eating.
NTR.
What are you talking about?
There was one with some this like vampire chick, and I thought, okay, she's just biting her, vampires being vampires. Then it goes to I'm gonna eat your leg, and it's like, oh, she's actually eating this other person's leg. The fuck?
Oh, it's a snuff.
Yeah, it's like, okay, we went from fine territory to just what the actual fuck.
I must destroy.
Like, I don't see the appeal of
Yeah,
that.
it's like I don't see the appeal of having my leg ripped, like bitten off. Like, that's just weird. Like, that's weird even by my standards. Like, what the fuck? And you didn't tag it properly either. Oh, this is the most batshit fight in this game too. You are fighting in a building that is sliding down a hill. Okay, noob.
That one. We got a live one. Holy shit.
Yep, noob. You are mod. Thank you, noob. Kind of surprised another one didn't show up. Was wondering when another one of these was gonna fucking show up. Oh, and Todd was telling me some VTubers apparently were getting banned off YouTube because of shit that some of the bots are posting in their comments. It's live streams, and it's like, oh, you won't remove it fast enough, therefore you get a community strike or some shit. It's like, what kind of shit is that? It's like, bitch, what the fuck do you want them to do?
Yeah, when you're calling this guy, I know it's like Japanese honorific. You're calling this guy senpai. You're calling this guy senpai. I don't know.
I mean, you're kind of supposed to. It is weird to say it in English, though.
It is so much older. It's like, I think it should just be a personal thing. I get like it's a technical thing in Japan, but like I think it's like unless it's like an actual personal thing.
Well, I don't know if it's I know like typically like senpai can either be they're older than you or they like outrank you somehow. I think that's how it works. The thing that was weird is they actually used the kun and like san thing for people, and it's like you don't say that in English.
also, yeah, like the
Like
fact that
Kun
they
is
try to,
like young
flip-
man or young bad or like something like that, and then San is Mr. or Mrs. Tagged vanilla romance, big titties, untagged ugly bastard, incest rate. You pretty much, yeah. That's what it'd be like.
I'm not gonna go into my personal tag history. All I'm saying is, like, posting that clarity makes me question my choice.
Yeah, there's some shit where you're just like, what the fuck?
Saying that he was publishing his lapdog was the first time I heard about him.
There was one of what was that? Damn it, I forgot what it was. The character in particular, they just got weird as shit.
I've been hearing around, like, despite Kamoshida being like the first villain and not even like the main villain of the game, he's considered the most iconic.
I mean, I think he's probably the one that you interact with directly the most.
Remembered something.
I think. Breaking news: Cyrus gains supernatural powers that can now enter your dreams, book your dreams, or had a nightmare. Probably had a nightmare.
I can still
Though he did claim on one of his, it was totally not a sock puppet account of his that apparently I had like the FBI was gonna arrest me or some shit. Like, what?
Hey, something else. Is the fan site basically Reddit? Is the fan site just Reddit?
It pretty much is Reddit.
This is where we part ways.
Except it's probably less cringe than Reddit. It's...
You're gonna miss all the fun.
Although, like,
No.
Anne is wearing a 4chan hoodie, so I don't know, man.
Yeah, I don't think that's such a good idea.
Oh god, now I'm just imagining Anne just doing the how could you post this? How could you, Ren-kun, how could you post this? I thought you were based. I thought you were my pop champ.
I thought you were based, but you were cringe.
But you were cringe.
What the hell aren't you?
And then like the all-out attack just happens, but it's Ren getting hit by it. But you were cringe. And it goes, you never see it coming.
You'll never see it coming.
I love the edit of when you tell the teacher, when she's like, you're my student, I'm your teacher. You can probably, that's the best part. People meme it going, you never see it coming. They give him the lens flare eyes with the glasses. It's like he does have big hentai protagonist energy with them glasses with that line.
His eyes are his hair's already covering his eyes.
Yeah, he pretty much is half. He's already there.
Not to mention he has a hair on. That's weird.
Yeah. It's funny because in 3 and 4 you could straight up have. No, you actually can't have a hair in 5. It just backfires on you.
Now we're starting to act like
Holy shit! How bad does it backfire?
So there's a point at like Valentine's Day, but all the girls show up, and
All of them
girls show up, tell you off, and then imply beat you up, and then leave. And then Shojiro just sits you down like, women troubles, women, am I right? Like, feels bad, man. Been there. It's basically the conversation.
I smashed almost every single one of them. So you know what? Who really came out the top dog? Who came out the top dog?
Yeah, I don't know what happens to you after that, but it probably doesn't end well.
You know what would be funny? If it was just an immediate game over, because none of them want to interact with you anymore.
Yeah.
They're way part of the Phantom Thieves. They're like, oh, game over. What? I got a game over.
Yeah, no. Freaking Morgana has to come to you and just say, so the team's been talking and we're voting you out. Like Lady An has spoken. And he gets mad at you. He's like, you betrayed Lady An's trust.
Wait a minute, I've been voted out. How? Dude, you dated like literally 90% of the team.
And not even the team members either. It's like everybody. I think even, except Kawakami. I think Kawakami's the only one that won't show up for that. Because, you know, she's not supposed to be dating you. Like, at all. It's pretty funny, though. I think in 3, you could just straight up have a harem and no one cared. I think. Same thing in...
How is Anne bustier than Kawakami? And at the same time.
I mean, Anne is half Japanese, so that other half must have had the stack genes. Just saying. But everybody wants to romance Makoto's sister, the prosecutor lady, but it's like you can't. Although the anime actually has like a hypothetical like tease date thing with her or something. That's like like they were clearly pandering to the audience 'cause it was like first person too.
Did they ever confirm who's like the canon love interest for 5?
I don't know. I heard someone say that it was actually Anne, but I don't know how true that is.
Saying it, what's bonking get for?
What?
When Ryuji trying to make a thing catch on with bonking. I'm like, no, dude, that's never gonna catch on.
Bonking? No.
Oh, stop. No. You
Never
stop.
stood a chance.
But there is a moment where he does get bonked. Well, not actually bonked, but more like verbally bonked. Go to horny jail. You told me Tanaka exists.
Guess that's my ride.
That's gonna be me, you, Wayward, Dayton, and Sauron on Sunday. And maybe Jake. Not too busy.
Oh, nice.
He's like traveling for his work. Here's the thing. Apparently he works for the fucking government. The fucking pass. Fucking
He's a Fed.
Fed, I knew it.
I knew it.
We love stuff.
Yeah.
We love.
Did you see the Merryweather's new comic he's posted on Twitter? It's like a obese dweeb guy ends up meeting his like the girl he married in a MMO. And she's like actually pretty cute, and he's like he freaks out, and it.
Hey, right away. Is there a follow up to it?
Oh yeah.
Hang on, I'm gonna look it up now. Hang on.
Apparently, Boogie is begging for Magic the Gathering cards. Is that the shit? Is that shit TSP got contagious? Wait. Boogie back on the Magic card thing? I thought he said he was gonna stop doing that.
Blood all over. Better be a shower.
Imagine saying, hey, I need donations for Magic cards of all things.
Hang on 1 second. Let me see this thing real quick.
That's just, I don't know. That's just weird to me.
Still falling?
Oh, man. Oh, I thought I could jump up there.
No. Oh no.
What?
Don't go this route.
Oh, you read it?
Reading it now. Don't go the direction we're gonna go to. Don't stick your dick in crazy, dude. Don't do it.
I'll keep reading. It gets better. Oh shit. Imagine that. Like honestly, I don't think I'd be able to do that, to be able to go on a go on a live stream and just unironically be like, "Hi guys, I need money to buy Magic the Gathering cards. Even though I'm a multi-million dollar, even though I'm a I have millions of subscribers on YouTube, and I was bragging about buying a Tesla like a year ago. I can't afford Magic the Gathering cards."
Oh, god damn it. Yep, that hurt. God damn it.
You got to the end? Or the end for right now? It was all a dream. It's like, Mary, why you hurt us like this? Just emotional damage. That meme, that is one of the funniest memes. The emotional damage.
Emotional damage. Oh, bot, go to bed.
Wait, what's going on? Oh, bro. Oh, dude, you were dude, I thought you were going to sleep, man. It's like what? It's gotta be like what? Like 4 a.m. now? No, it's gotta be way past. It's gotta be like 6 in the morning by now. Cause I started at what, 8:30? Right, 8:30 is. Oh, 5:20. Damn, dude.
Thanks for staying up.
Yeah, thanks for staying up, man. Holy shit. You better than me, because I would have been... Like, if I didn't go to bed, if I stayed up till 5:30 in the morning...
Going down is the only way, huh?
I'd be... Well, I don't think I could. I think I would actually just go to sleep, because I get up early regardless. I think I would actually just black out in the middle of a stream or middle of whatever I was doing. If I tried that.
I gotta get up tomorrow too, because I gotta head to work around fucking I had to work about like noon. Oh, because my bus won't get there till like 1, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Jeff is telling me that this demon looks like the person he bought weed from that one time. I feel like Nero's grab moves you could just dub over Jim Ross quotes and it would be perfect. You know what? Is that a mod someone has made? I hope it is. He goes, "Good God Almighty!"
That's what I find funny.
What?
They don't even kill Kyrie in this game. Like, they realize, oh my god.
Yeah, Kyrie is not in the game.
Actually, I think someone said like she was such a bland love interest.
I mean, she really... I can't even call her bland because they legit didn't give her anything to do in the game. She's in 3 cutscenes and that was it.
I don't even like. I don't like to use. Look, I'm not the purple-haired, fight the patriarchy type cat guy, but like, yeah, like if you like, really did seem kind of useless.
Yeah, she was just like a plot device to get Nero from point A to point B, and also to be stupid towards the middle of the game.
Okay, counterpoint. She was a hot plot device with massive tits.
I mean, that too, and also, it does give Nero a little more characterization too, and show that he does care about something.
Because unlike Dante, who like acts like he doesn't care most of the time, and like Virgil, who doesn't really seem to care at all. He genuinely does care and wears it on his sleeve.
Yeah, it's just that Nero has a temper. But then again, Virgil. Well, I don't even know if Virgil really has a temper because he's so calm all the time. For the most part.
Tranquil. I think it's like a thing called tranquil fury.
Yeah, it's like Batman, where it's like he's angry, but he's focused angry. It's like controlled anger, whereas Nero was just anger. Nero's just, man, is too angry to die.
Halo effect. That's what it's called.
That's what that's called?
Yeah, when when someone you see is beautiful and you automatically assume that they're nice, it's called a halo effect.
Yeah.
I call it being a fucking simp, but whatever.
I mean, it kind of... God damn it. I can't get up there. I don't know how you're supposed to get up there to get that orb. The blue warp fragment. I'm not sure how you're supposed to do it. Say that again when you see. Hey, Slim, Rob wants to repeat what you said about the beautiful people thing.
I'm playing Persona 5 and he said like when you see like people and they're really beautiful and they're good looking and you immediately think that they're good, it's called the halo effect. I'm playing Persona 5. Another weird thing about Persona 5 is they expect you to actually know the answer.
Yeah, they do.
Actual question.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I pull that shit up on my phone whenever I play the game. Cause half of that shit, it's like, I don't know who they expect to know this.
I mean, I guess they expect you to look it up on your phone.
Cause I mean, especially since they don't put a time limit on it, like they really wanted to be evil. Oh, that's right, I forgot to adjust the audio. Because apparently they're having a hard time hearing you.
Oh my god, Morgana. But Lady Anne looks perfect, and she is perfect. Hahaha. Nigga, shut your bitch ass.
Shut your simp ass up, Morgana. Simp. If I ever catch you doing this bitch shit again. Alright, I turned the game volume down. Let me boost your audio a bit. Forgot to do that. My bad, chat. There's a way to kind of isolate Discord, but it's a pain in the ass.
Robot, I'm sorry, let me be more clear. I hate women. There.
Somebody's gonna clip that.
I said whatever. I said what we're all afraid to say. I admit it. I'll be the pariah here. I'll be the one to stand up and say it. I don't like women.
You ever remember? That reminds me of some parody song where a guy, he starts with the song saying, first off, all women are bitches. Yeah, I know, I'm starting to burn some bridges. And then the song was called, like, I'm not racist, I hate everyone. And he does just basically just say shit about everybody.
Isn't that the most base take of all?
I mean, yeah. Equal opportunity hater.
Like that. I think that's something Sauron would say. That's something Sauron would call himself.
Equal opportunity hate. No, that's Dio. That's Dio from JoJo. He is the equal opportunity hater. He's like, this hatred is rated E for everyone. I think it's hilarious. Yeah, Dio is one of the most pettiest anime villains I've ever seen.
Sorry, I'll stand by this. Pettiest villain of all time is... What the hell's going on here? Sensei, what's an honor student?
Oh, it was Rob, it was Rucka Ali. That's who did the song. I remember now. Kafka. Yeah, Kafka's petty too. Kafka is pretty petty too.
That's something else is going on here. I will say this. I'll say like the pettiest villain in all of anime, all of fiction, is it's probably Griffin.
Yeah.
Griffith.
Yeah, Griffith is pretty petty.
Like, for those who don't understand this, let me put it this way: the reason that he went out of his way, do all that shit.
Griffith from Berserk.
Well, basically, like, he went out of his like, here's the thing: Griffith is one of the most despicable evil villains in the history of fiction. He unironically is the first villain. I don't care that he's not real. He legitimately pisses me off.
Yeah, he's one of those. He's one of those villains you actually hate.
Here's the thing. Griffith is a character. It's a long story, but long story short is he's kind of a manipulator, and basically he wants to rise up and rebel against like established kingdoms. With his group of mercenaries called the Band of the Hawk. And the most powerful member of the Band of the Hawk was Guts. Guts and Griffith kind of became best friends, essentially. Now, Guts realized that his dream and Griffith's dreams were not the same goal, and Guts wanted to leave. Griffith didn't want him to do that because he saw Guts as a tool. He felt like you can't just leave or whatever. And to the Band of the Hawk was a borderline cult. They thought
That Griffith
thought,
was infallible, basically.
that was a deity or whatever, basically. So when he decided to leave, he's like, you know what, I'm not gonna let you do that. And he and Guts actually battled, and Guts beat him.
Won.
And the entire Band of the Hawk saw him beat him.
Yeah, because Griffith at that point had never really been beaten by anyone.
Yeah, so like after that happened, Griffith, in like a pursuit of like power and control, sleeps with the king's daughter. And he got caught doing it, and he basically spent about was it a year or 3 years?
I don't remember. I actually haven't gotten this part in the manga.
Oh well. All right. Well, he ends up spending quite a long time being tortured horribly. Now here's the thing: the Band of the Hawk save him, and even Guts comes back to the Band of the Hawk in order to save him from the king's torture chamber. Griffith is so petty that he
Oh, it was only a year? Oh.
It was only. I knew it was either 1 year or 3 years. I don't know why I thought 3 years. It was a while, and
a few moments later.
yeah, basically, like he gets access to the God Hand, and the established gods pick him to become the fifth member, the new member.
Femto, right? That's what he's called.
Say?
It's called Femto at that point.
He becomes Femto essentially. And after which he becomes a god. He slaughters the entirety of the Band of the Hawk. He only leaves two people alive, Guts and Casca. Casca is probably his most loyal follower, and
what he does to Casca is just.
Think you can make it all the way here?
It's legitimately one of the hardest things I had to like actually read. Like holy shit. Yeah, Casca is his most loyal follower, but she's also the love of Guts' life. She's like she's the first person Guts ever fell in love with. She's the only person he genuinely ever like completely loves. This is coming from Guts' perspective, who's had nothing but hardship and devastation his whole life.
Yeah, Casca was like the one person Guts. Well, no, okay, I can't say he's the one person that Guts genuinely like, but he's definitely one of the few people.
Like, here's the thing. He leaves Casca and Guts alive. He murders the rest of the Band of the Hawk, feeds them to demons. Oh boy, okay, so and again, this is coming from me, and I just casually admitted to NTR stuff on the stream, so he knows it's fucked up. But, yeah, he gets demons to hold Guts down while he rapes Casca in front of him. And, Casca's awake the entire time, and basically, he rapes her so badly in his demon form that it literally
broke her mind
her to the point where she goes insane. Like like unironically mind break. She literally went insane because of that shit. Guts
had to
so
watch.
Angry, like he had to watch as one of like the demons gouge his eye out.
I'm about to say, yeah, didn't they take his
angry.
eye out at one point during this?
Yeah, he gouged his eye out while he was forcing him down to watch, and he grabbed the broken end of a sword and literally chopped his arm off while it was getting eaten by a demon just to get a stab at Griffith. Like, that nigga was that.
Yeah, he wanted to kill
angry.
Griffith that bad. And to be fair, 100% justified.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. And here's the worst part. Hey,
douchebag. Miss me?
Here's the absolute worst part, though.
Where's Dante? No body?
At the end of the day, like, after all that happened, he gives them the demon brand, and basically they're cursed to be followed by demons for the rest of their lives, essentially. Yeah, that's basically what happened. And here's the worst part. You know all that stuff that Griffith did? All of that shit, the rape, the murder, all that shit, it was done out of spite.
Yeah, that was the reason he did it.
He did all of that all because he was seen as weak in front of his pawn, essentially. That's why he did it. That's why he did that to Casca and Gut. All out of spite.
Yep.
No other reason. Holy shit.
Yeah, that is just insane levels of petty. Followed by.
I know they're working on. I know they're working on like ending the book properly, but like it's gonna be a shame because we're never really gonna know what New York.
100%, yeah.
Wanted. Yeah. That's
Even though he did leave notes, so we have a good idea, but obviously.
Yeah, like I said, followed by demons for the end of their days.
Yeah, that's the brand of the sacrifice.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, before I even like knew that much about Berserk, there's a metal band called Brand of Sacrifice, and I didn't realize till after I started reading. It's like, wait, half of your songs are Berserk references. Like, you only have a song called Eclipse, Demon King, God Hand, and the cover of the album for God Hand has a androgynous white-haired dude with like demon shit behind him, and it's like, okay, you guys are clearly a Berserk reference. And then I started paying attention to the lyrics. It's like, yep, you guys are a giant reference to this. That's kind of cool, actually.
Oh, you forgot their hit single, Don't Look.
Sorry.
Sorry.
You joke about that, but I honestly wouldn't be surprised that's actually one of their songs. That's like part of it. Pretty good if you can tolerate a lot of demon screaming.
Also, yeah, like it's the same thing with Led Zeppelin. Apparently, like a lot of their songs are just references to Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. They don't make a lick of sense unless you are really like going through the lyrics and references and stuff. I mean, they have an entire song called Achilles' Last Stand that's really good, but it's long. But the guitar solos in that are awesome. Like, they're so awesome. As a kid, I did the cringe thing and edited the song over footage from like God of War, like cutscenes and shit, because I just liked it.
I kind of want some Josh Dawson.
I think characters like Yagami Light are more interesting than the usual villain arc because of how he's portrayed with a sense of justice values, like the Injustified means. Light, honestly, I'm gonna sound like a complete fucking sociopath. Light should have won. I was rooting for Light though. I actually hate the ending.
Isn't the whole point that like Light was never really at the beginning? Like he was always kind of a sociopath. Even
He is. Light is absolutely a sociopath. He's a megalomaniacal sociopath too.
You never actually like watched fucking Never actually like watched
Okay,
Death
Slim,
Note?
can we agree this is some shonen type shit, dude? Fights as hard as and only manages to scratch one part of the villain. And the villain gets pissed off at that.
This Japanese thing reminds me of another Japanese thing.
Like, no, like, for real though. Like, I know it's a joke, but for real. I might follow Edgy too. I might just clap Anne's cheeks just to get this thing to shut up. It's just to get Morgana to shut up. Oh fuck! I skipped the cutscene. I didn't mean to do that. I accidentally pushed the button on my controller.
This reminds me of another thing from Japan.
It's just like my Japanese animes.
What is it to do? I don't know what to do.
Okay, this attack is fucking weird. I don't know what it is, just the perspective of it. When he does the tentacle coming towards you. Just remember in the line that Yago is defeated by the old Switcher. Honestly, I call bullshit on that, because it's like you had to recreate the entire book in a way where he wouldn't notice the fake pages. Like the whole shit with N, just I hated that. Have you tried the Suikoden games? That would be a great story. You know, I remember I had a demo of one of the Suikoden games. I don't remember which one it was. I want to say it was one of the PS2. Wait, did Suikoden never go beyond PS2? I have no idea. It was one of them, and the only thing I remember is there was a giant crab boss at one point in the demo. Probably the second and sucks if someone should have. Suikoden 3. It might have been that one. I don't know. I just remember there's a part where you fight a dragon on a boat, and then the boat wrecks, and then you get attacked by a giant crab monster on an island. Wait, the Death Note I meant. I remember somebody posted on Twitter, if you had a Death Note, would you use it? My answer is yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a couple people whose names would get written in that list.
And I'm gonna be real, like, you don't care about the moral consequence? No, I don't care.
Yeah, there's some people where it's just like, because here's the thing with the Death Note, this is the part that I think a lot of people miss. That's really important. You can control what someone does right up until they die at that point, like right around the time they die and stuff. Dante's got his Ultra Instinct form, he's gone sicko mode.
What creature stands against a king?
It's also implied.
It's also said someone would fall in love with me, and we'd live happily for about 60 years, and then they finally die peacefully in their sleep.
I don't know if it would work like that, but what you could do something like, you could write it like right before Becky had a heart attack, she looks at me and says I love you and then dies. I don't know. Something like that. You could do that. That'd be like if an incel had a Death Note, I guess. I don't fucking know. No, it would actually be more explicit than that.
You could have at least knocked, Morrison.
Would you give up your afterlife to get rid of some? Yeah. For some people, probably. Honestly, yeah, maybe.
I got some good news and some bad news. Pick your poison. Which
Trying
you
to
wanna
find
hear
out who's
first?
stealing these fucking cats.
Just
Yeah.
think.
Bad news it is. Lady Patty's feathers are all ruffled.
Guess I'll come back
See,
at night.
she wants to invite you to her
let's go read
birthday
the book
party,
and get my
but
thing
your
up.
phone
Gotcha.
is disconnected.
You're a smart one, Morrison. You notice the electric and water out too?
I expected nothing less.
So what's the good news?
Oh, I got a gig. Cash up front.
I like how they introduce this character that gives Dante gigs, but he's never been mentioned or seen before. Let me say that he might actually have been mentioned before, obscurely, but
I heard it was like exclusive to the exclusive to the manga or something like that.
oh, okay. Because the manga is canon. I know there's like the prequel manga that explains why Dante kind of hates Virgil by 3. There, you got a code.
I even heard like there's like a character who's in the manga like who like the whole like thing right here.
Yeah, she's from the anime. Forgot what her name is. Patty. I think Patty, that's her name. Yeah, she's kind of was like an annoying little sister to Dante.
It's kind of cool how they're incorporating everything.
Yeah, I really appreciate it. Like, here's one thing that I didn't get to bring up. So, this is how petty Virgil is. He does the thing that basically causes all the events in this game in a town called Redgrave. Redgrave is where Dante and Virgil are from.
Bring him in on this.
Say?
What? Come on.
The area this game takes place is called Redgrave, and that's where Dante and Virgil are originally from. In fact, Dante, after a while, went under the alias Tony Redgrave. So, Virgil was extra petty with this shit.
So, what's your name?
Like, ridiculously petty. He's like, I'm gonna raise the tree to the underworld in our hometown.
So you're just being a dick.
Yeah, it's like, because Dante's gonna come and I'm gonna beat his ass finally. Fuck you, brother. That's how much I hate you right now.
Why don't you tell me everything about this job?
Bird like, yeah, I went there. I went there and brought it.
We need your help, Dante.
I think Ryuk lied. There was no afterlife in Death Note, although apparently somewhat debatable because some other. So this is a theory that actually, if you use a Death Note and you die, you become a Shinigami, because at the end of the anime, there's a Shinigami that was not shown earlier that appears near Ryuk and has like an apple or some shit and has hair similar to Light. So people theorize that Light became a Shinigami
Your reason
after
for
using the
fighting.
Death Note, which honestly makes sense because I mean he literally was killing people.
Okay, turns out that I can't find anything.
What are you looking for?
Looking for people to talk about the missing cats.
You have to do the cashier job to pull that off, I think.
Game does not imply that at all.
I think eventually if you ask around enough, like, I think Morgana will suggest it to you or something. Sorry, my editor asked me a question. I'm kind of answering it. If you up on my phone, hang on. Because he posted something.
Seriously, how is Dante not hit up with Lady yet? Like, how is he?
I love how everyone. I love how there was this theory that that either V was Dante and Lady's kid, or what's her name, Nico was, and I was like, "There's no way." When we saw V's person, I was like, "Yeah, there's no way that's Dante's kid. Dante would not allow that shit. Dante would roast this kid too much to the point where this kid would not be emo." Let's just be real.
Yeah.
Like, let's just be real. Unless it was a case of Lady did not tell Dante at any point that this kid was his, and somehow had a whole ass kid and hid it from Dante this whole time. Could you imagine that conversation? Dante's like, "So you're telling me that that my kid is like this?" He's like, he looks at Lady's like, "Why didn't you bring him to me day one? He wouldn't be this bad."
I think Dante would be a good dad, I guess.
I think he would, but he'd be the kind of dad who would roast you all the time.
Did you find it?
No, he'd let you eat like pizza for breakfast.
Yeah.
Like, Dad, what's for breakfast? There's some old pizza in the fridge.
He's like not even he's like half awake and he's like, "There's maybe some pizza in the fridge." I don't know. And you look in there and it's like half a slice of pizza left or some shit.
The Madarame is confessing.
Wait, you got to Madarame? Oh, that's right, you did get to Madarame, yeah. Madarame's boss fight legit pissed me off in Royal.
It was annoying, but
that last phase felt gimmicky as fuck.
It wasn't hard. It was just kind of annoying.
No, the thing that was annoying was I didn't have I realized I didn't have a persona that had one of the elements.
Proper elements to it.
Yeah, so I had to go back and get another persona. Was it not a Ryuk would not meddle with human affairs, or I'm not entirely. I don't remember if that's how that actually works. I think they're not supposed to. They're not supposed to abuse the death notes, because I know like one of them actually did and saved someone's life before they were supposed to die or something.
That's something.
No, wait, I got it backwards. If they use the death note before somebody's supposed to die, then they get punished by dying. That's the only way they can actually die, I think.
Here's the thing, like in Persona, like it's like the shadow version, like only the worst aspects of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay,
Well, it's not
so
really
that's
okay. Well, it's not necessarily the worst. It's like the part of yourself that you don't show other people, that you might not necessarily be aware of, like, you know, consciously aware of. It's like your subconscious, I guess. Although in 4, it's more like the version of yourself that you actively hide from people, or that you refuse to accept, and the whole point is you have to accept it. The Shinigami fell in love and saved her, and us gave her more lifespan, right? Indirectly, because it was like, you know, you were supposed to die at this point, but I chose not to kill you. Like, I think they used the note. Yeah, Shinigami in Death Note fell in love with a human, and then used the book to kill somebody that was supposed to kill the girl. But because, like, you know, it was her time, she was supposed to die, and that guy wasn't. He got killed or something.
A Sympagami, if you will.
Yeah. No, I think Ryuk, like, left his normal Death Note in the human world. Like, just straight up, purposely just left it there to see what a human would do with it. And, like, just happened to find it.
The whole thing is just he got bored.
Yeah, he got bored as shit. He was like, you know what'd be fun? What would a human do with this thing, since I can't just kill indiscriminately with it?
Maggie, I'm actually gonna head out. It's getting late and I gotta get up in the morning, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, it's about to be midnight. I'm probably gonna stop after this mission. Yeah, but he got an extra or did the second one. So, what happens is about a story... Oh, yeah,
I'll
sorry.
talk to you guys later, alright? Sorry.
Oh, no, it's fine, man.
Thanks for having me on, man.
Yeah, no problem, dude.
Robot, nice meeting you. Nice meeting you too, Robo.
Yeah, nice
come
meeting
back to more streams. I legitimately will tell all about the orgies me and Edgy frequent quite often.
What the fuck?
He doesn't like talking about him on stream, but he, you know, it's just an orgy, man. Everyone's been to 1 or 6, you know. It's just...
Or 7.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Alright. But, Rob, to answer your question, so what happens in the series is there's a girl who got, there's a Shinigami who ends up befriending a girl, and this is the girl that the other Shinigami simped for, essentially. And so she decided that, you know what, since he, you know what, I'll give his Death Note to her. And then she also had one. I think she eventually also starts allowing Light and the girl to use it. I forget her name. It's the girl that's in love with Light, but Light does not give a single shit about her. I forget her name. Starts with an M. It's been, it's been like at least 4 or 5 years since I've watched Death Note, so at least. So I'm going off of memory here. And she made the deal with the Shinigami to get the Shinigami eyes, so her lifespan was halved. Then there's a point where you brought a Death Note. Best watch out, guys. Wait, did I just go on a circle? I went the wrong way, didn't I? But I know later on in the series there's a point where there's this thing with the Death Note. If you completely get rid of it, if you choose to get rid of it, you lose all memory of what you did with the note. And you can only get it back. I went to the back of the level. And you only can get it back if you touch a page of the Death Note or a Death Note, then you remember what you did with it. And there's a part where in order to get out of getting caught, Light has the Shinigamis take the Death Notes away from them so they don't remember. And then give them to other people so it looks like that they're not actually the killers and stuff. And it does work. And at that point, that's kind of where the anime, I think, where if the story had ended, I think I would have been happy. But they kept going, and then N shows up. Someone would have defeated Yagami. It should have been... Exactly, that was my problem, was that it should have been L. They just kind of introduced this new character all of a sudden, and N to me was just not interesting at all. Because he didn't have that sort of rivalry with... He didn't have the same rivalry with L, and it just... And also just figured shit out way too easily. To me, and I just didn't like it. It feels like, it kind of feels like they wrote themselves into a corner almost, because they didn't want Light to win, but the guy who was the best at killing Light, they'd killed him in a definitive and satisfying way. So part where he had to gain the trust of the wife of the FBI. Yeah, that part was wild. There's actually a part in the anime that's kind of funny because I only saw like someone highlighting a video and I missed it. There's kind of a part where Light sort of accidentally snitched on himself, but L doesn't call him on it because, and I think it's because L realized, yeah, I can't actually convict him with that, so I have to, you know, get something much more concrete. And she tricked him. Yeah, she tricked him, but there's also a part where he says something to L that kind of is like incriminating as fuck. That he shouldn't know, and the only way he would know that is if he was Kira. But L doesn't call him on it. I think L knew about it, but again, L was all like, I have to, you know, definitive proof. You know, I can't just take you out back and shoot you. Very good. I even though I, like I said, thought the second half of Death Note was weaker, I still think it was very good anime. Might have to watch it again at some point. Oh, I thought he was dead. Yeah, Yagami must tell L and incriminate himself because otherwise that would be more suspicious. Yeah. You realize Misa, that's right, Misa, yeah. Which, to be fair, I get why Light hated me. So there's a funny line in the dub where Misa does something that pisses Light off, but he goes, never in my life have I wanted to hit a woman. But he's basically like, but this bitch, want to smack her and like, Light getting based over here. Oh, I fucked that jump up. It's like, hello, Light, is this the base department? Yeah, Misa was a goddamn idiot and almost got Light caught several times. I know there's like a sequel manga or something where another person gets a Death Note. I haven't read it. Apparently, I saw some YouTube where they were saying that guy is actually smarter than Light, which is kind of just saying something because I mean Light is smart as hell. She was supposed to be cute. Yeah, she was, but she was also like doing really dumb shit though. That kind of just like she couldn't be my partner in crime. She'd get me busted. Let's put it that way. So unrealistic and saying, yeah, she was pretty bad. I forgot, there's a way you can actually ride on the golem's back, but I forgot what you have to do it. I have to look it up next time I get the Devil Trigger gauge.
You're itching to play. I can tell.
I forgot about it. There's a ton that the V has that is hilarious. And I only triggered it once in Bloody Palace. I think you have to have like an A rank or something. He just starts playing. He starts playing his cane like it's a violin or some shit. It's fucking hilarious. Yeah, Misa was a trip. I crashed it, but you blew up on YouTube. What's your favorite RPG? That is tough.
But the past is a bitter place.
If we're going JRPGs, fuck, I don't know. It might not be my favorite anymore, but it's definitely up there. Both because it's like the first Final Fantasy game I actually played, and that's Final Fantasy X. Because I got that, like that was, I remember I had first had the demo disc for that shit, and I was just like, what the hell is this game? I want to play it, and then I got it, and then, because I was so young when the game came out, this was amazing. Yeah, that game was good. Another RPG I really liked. Shadow Hearts 2, Shadow Hearts Covenant. That game was awesome, even though I don't remember if I ever finished it. Can't remember if I ever finished it. I know I was trying to like 100% it, but can't remember if I actually did though. I want to see something. What is it? Legal move? What is that? Sorry, I'm just trying to look up. There's a move you can do where you get... Not checkmate, what is it? Promotion, that's what it is. When Nightmare's active, this button B, okay. Using it in, if you try speaking in fan of it. It's funny, I've heard of Tales of, and I have the latest, I actually got all of them on PC, but I haven't actually tried them yet. Because right around the time I got them, because they were all on sale. Right around the time they came out, Dragon Quest, the last Dragon Quest game was out, and I was playing that, and I said I was going to start the Tales of games at that point, and then I just never did. But Dragon Quest 11, which that's the only Dragon Quest game I've played, was really good. It's weird how I don't like how they did the definitive edition thing, because it's basically a port of the Switch version. It's a completely separate game, so they're just making it like DLC for the base PC game, which is weird. I don't know why the hell they did that. And I don't think it's any. I think it's I did try to see Tales of Vesperia was like the rest I have really trouble getting into. I heard what's the latest one, Arise. I heard Arise is pretty good. Night of Pro. Yeah, I mean it's morning now, technically. So, been... Damn it. There we go. I don't know why sometimes the cane grab from afar doesn't work. I'm trying to think what's the longest of... Yeah, Tales of games feel a bit stretched with the content. I don't know. Like I said, I heard the PC versions of Tales of Vesperia. I think that's the first one, right? I heard that the PC version of that one is not the greatest. That's probably why I didn't touch it yet. That's like pretty jank or something. Tales of yeah.
Eradicate.
Tales doesn't think it was the first ones for PS1. Oh, okay.
Slice. Gouge. Now begin.
Dude, why aren't you doing anything? Hold up. Why is he not doing anything? I'm pushing buttons. Take a challenge, Breath of Fire for the Nest. Oh boy. You meant you say Nest game. Alright now. Oh, B is his attacks? Okay. Dude, where are you aiming? Okay, that works. We can go with that. Oh shit, I forgot how broken this thing is. PS1 is working fine. Nice. I still have my PS2 and I think it last time I checked, which was a few months ago, still works. Speaking of old consoles, I don't know why YouTube rarely recommended me this thing online. Apparently, I don't know if you guys know this. You remember Ratchet Deadlock? It was like the 4th Ratchet & Clank game, and it was the first one that had like online. I think actually no, that's not true. I think the third one did too. It had like an online focus at like multiplayer shit. Well, people apparently are making custom maps for it, and there's like entire like I guess like clans or tournaments in that game. Despite the game being from 2004 or some, I think it was 2004 when that game came out, 2005. I guess people are like emulating it and figure out a way to actually play online through emulators or something. Because there's like this channel where people are straight up getting into lobbies and playing this game that was only on the PS2. So I don't know how they're making custom maps and shit when the game had no built-in map editor at all. And it was like the dedication, man. I just need to run it for a bit. I don't know how comfortable you'd be disassembling it, but maybe you could like get to the fans and stuff. Maybe make sure it's not super dusty or something. Speaking of which, that reminds me, I gotta get the PS1 emulator set up again. Because before I realized how long Fatal Frame 1 was gonna take, I was originally gonna play Dino Crisis after I'd finished it before October was up, but that ended up, you know, October just ended up being all that. Because I got my PS2 Silent Hill fond memories. I'm trying to remember. I think one of the first games I got was the original Sly Cooper, Final Fantasy X, Kingdom Hearts, and well, actually no, Ratchet & Clank I got my birthday, I think. I think I did. The first one. You get the disc and manual spin. There are some like third-party like replacement PlayStation 1 parts that people make. Oh, of course that wasn't it. Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Tao Jen? First PS1 experience was Resident Evil Weekend in 5.7. My first experience was Legacy of Kain, Soul Reaver, freaking Dino Crisis, Spyro the Dragon, and Crash 3. Yeah, I was a weird kid. Trying to think what other games did I have? I had more than that. I don't remember what the other ones I had. I never played the original Blood Omen Legacy game, but I've played all the other ones except for Blood Omen and Blood Omen 2. Those are the only two I haven't played yet. Speaking of which, I have to, I'm pissed because I have the, I had Soul Reaver 2 through GOG in the game. The game is fucking broken on PC. Like, I cannot get to the first save point. Like, it runs, it's just that none of the mechanics work the way they're supposed to, and it just breaks. Like, you cannot progress, so I'd have to try and emulate it. Because to be honest with you, like, I'm probably gonna just end up emulating all of them because the PC versions are kind of broken. Although Soul Reaver 1's does work, it's just not the greatest.
Hey, look, V. Oh, check and see if it still works.
Wait a minute, wait a minute. More like Shadow. I was like,
It's the Devil Sword Sparta.
I will say this: if Legacy of Kingdom series, where if it comes back and they get Amy Hennig to write more of it, I will legit lose my shit. Like, this one time I will unironically lose my goddamn shit. Like, I might be one of the people do a cringy live reaction to record my actual genuine reaction to the trailer.
You know your endless worshipping isn't making this.
Me singing, I just changed my name to easy pronunciation. Oh, okay. Yeah, because your profile is the same, so I assumed it was you. I didn't even notice the name difference. I just saw the profile. I thought, oh, it's him.
Its mask changed.
Nightmare Creatures 2 is a classic. I watched a video of someone like doing a retrospective on that, and it did look pretty fun. One game I want to play, even though that I didn't know about as a kid, even though is Parasite Eve, and that's because I actually read the book recently that's based on. Yeah, I hadn't been streaming in a while, mostly because I was working on a new layout for it, and also just because I was swamped with stuff, so I didn't have a chance to do it. But thankfully things are freeing up for a little bit, so I can actually start making videos again. Oh fuck, I forgot this. I forgot how weird these demons are. These from the first game. He actually kind of joined after this. I think this is the last part of this stage. After this, I am gonna stop this stream just because gotta get up kind of early tomorrow.
This is your nightmare. Slice.
Does he not have a? Sorry, I keep forgetting how to control this guy. He's been lost used V. Because last time I was playing this game, I was just trying to get through Bloody Palace's Virgil, which I didn't finish. I swear, I always get stuck. Parasite Eve is that weird character. I didn't expect it to be what it was. So I didn't like. What is it doing? Yeah, because some people kind of like bill it as like a survival horror game, but it also is like a JRPG, and it's like such a weird mix that it's like I kind of want to try it. And also, like I said, I read the book, even though the book and the game are completely different beast. Like the main character from the game is not the character from the book. You gotta play Thurber. Probably not that one, because I hear that one is just kind of like just terrible. But at least the first two, even I hear the second one isn't as good as the first one, so probably just the first one if I have time. The second one. Forgot how annoying this fight is. He's probably the only one who can wear a fedora and not look like a neckbeard. Probably, honestly, yeah. Heard there's a weird League thing mock sequel that's also really. Huh. I know Square Enix pissed off everybody by people thought they were making a new Parasite Eve, then it turns out some fucking NFT shit. Gotta make some fucking NFT game. No, unfortunately, NFTs are still a thing. Yeah, I don't know what the hell Square was thinking with that. They were getting everybody's hopes thinking, oh, they're gonna do something with Parasite Eve, and then it turns out, no, it's a fucking NFT. Of all things. Dog, I don't understand how you people can buy a JRPG for like $200K.
You really do, but you're a bit of a sissy in the strength department.
Bruh, I don't know anyone who's gonna spend $200K on a damn JRPG. Unless, you know, you're paying to actually have it made by like an indie studio, and even then $200K might not be. Actually, no, I'm not thinking about it. Depending on how long you want to make it, $200K might actually. Well, you do it $200K, you can actually probably do it. For that.
Dante.
Depending on the scope and everything. Oh, JPEG. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was confused. It's about RPG. Oh, JPEG. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand the concept of the NFT thing. Because it's like literally you can just, you know, screen cap, like snip tool, take your picture of it. Yeah, I get it. It might not be as the same quality because snipping tool does reduce quality of things. But yeah, it's like, okay.
Was concealing Dante's presence.
What it's like trying to be, I think, is like, you know how you can get reproductions of like the Mona Lisa, but it's not the original Mona Lisa, obviously. It's like that, but with digital images, but it doesn't work that way because a digital image, you know, it's digital. Like, it doesn't, there's no difference between the digital and a copy of the original file, or, you know, they're all the same. You know, at least like a reproduction of Mona Lisa. Like, it's probably not. It's not gonna be a perfect replica because, you know, different painting people and shit. Not painters, I should say. That's the only way I could see that making sense. Oh shit! I gotta ask. Rank on that. Nice. Some little menu shit. Just want to see something. One thing I do love is I love that they kept his Devil Trigger form from Devil May Cry 3 because that was designed by the guy who does most of the demon art for Persona. Which is really cool. NFTs weren't the idea, but it was exploited by lazy bastards who mass-produced garbage. Even to me, the idea, just the only argument I saw for it that made sense to me was like, oh, it's to protect artists, so, you know, people can't like just steal their work or whatever. These were the underrated gameplay wise pretty good. I actually like Devil May Cry 4, like, unironically. I really enjoy it. It's not as good as 3 in my opinion. 3 is like the best one as far as I'm concerned, even though 5 is really good too. But 4 is... really enjoyed 4. But thanks to everyone who came. Oh, should we start a gang of cyber bandits? Like doing that should be funny. Don't give me ideas, all right? Don't give me ideas. And a book of ideas of shit I gotta write at some point. Things like this take a toll on my mind. Yeah, I'm tapping out. Oh no, dude, don't worry about it. It's all good. I haven't been like posting that much, let people know that I was even streaming until I think the day before. So it's all good, man. Hey, I'm gonna end the stream, and I'm gonna actually, you guys get to see the new end thing I made for that. But thanks for coming, everybody, and Rob, thanks for the donations, dude. What the fuck? Did not expect that. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'll see you next time.
Thank you.